Red lights. And hello everyone, welcome back to Skyllian Rogues Campaign 2, Arcana 12. We got almost everybody here today. Unfortunately, Kane could not make it, but the story must go on. So, without further ado, let us start as usual with... Hello everyone, welcome today with As We're Talking Party Ass and Not Mine. Why don't everybody go ahead and roll me a D100 and we'll see who goes first. I will do the thing.
You got the thing.
I got the thing back.
I miss this song so much.
It's only been a week, right?
For you.
That's true.
Oh yeah,
Two.
yeah.
That's. I don't even know if we did it the week before.
The last
we were
time we
fighting
played.
dragon.
Yeah. And I will flip a coin.
Oh, this is the first time. This is the first time I heard this song played this long.
Oh, no, I feel like it's always been this long. Oh, because usually I transition to the jazz at this point. Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Yep.
Alright, so we got everybody's roll here. I rolled a 1, so lower will go first, which means it is J5, Ignis, and then Artio. Alright, that's perfect. That J5 is going first because this one should be very easy for him. So J5, my question for you
Yes.
is simple. Where is it? There you go. You have an enemy that had killed a close friend or relative. What would they need to do to earn your forgiveness?
Oh well, it depends. What kind of enemy?
An enemy that killed a close friend or relative. What do you mean? What do you mean? What kind of enemy?
What's the type? Is it...
Yeah, what's the type?
Let's explore both scenarios. First, let's go if it's a humanoid. What would you do, J5?
But if it's a humanoid, this unit will apprehend the criminal and then send it to the governing local government and let him face justice.
Oh, simple as that. And if they agree to be arrested and to go through the legal process, then you're okay with it?
Yes, that should be okay. The rules are there for a reason, and for the people who break the rules should be punished. That's all.
Alright, okay. But what if they are a monster? Perhaps a dragon or some kind of vampire or a leader of cultists that kind of like feel sorry for what they did and then want to earn your forgiveness. What would they need to do to earn your forgiveness, J5?
Well, first of all, they have to demonstrate that they are truly sorry for what they did.
Okay.
And they would have to, let's say, promise not to do it again, or maybe put it under the binding contract with this unit so that they won't do the act of the crime again.
Oh, simple as that. Just say, I promise I won't kill your friend again, and that's it. They're free.
Then
Well, breaking contract is a lot worse than murder, as we all know, so it checks out.
Alright.
Well, no, actually no. If they, do it again and again, and let's say the city deemed them to be too dangerous to be kept alive, then the city is going to send out a hunting party for them, and this unit might join that party and make sure that they are no longer alive.
damn, you muted.
So they are provided forgiveness as long as the government approves of it, as long as they don't bother.
No. As first of all, if they promise they will not do it again, if they keep keep on doing the things, keep murdering, keep hurting people. And if if someone sends out a job request asking for for them to be to be eliminated, to be killed, then this unit might take up on that job and then make sure the deed is done.
I see. So it's not your fault. It's there's a quest for you. I had to take your life at that point.
Oh no! If they say, "Oh, I don't feel remorse," then this unit will just have to eliminate them at the
Right then,
on the spot.
Yeah, okay, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Thank you very much, J5. Next in order is Ignis. Ignis, an enemy just killed a close friend or a relative, and then they feel sorry about it. What do they need to do to earn your forgiveness, Ignis?
Why did they feel sorry about it?
I don't know. They found God. Something. One way or another, they decided, okay, you know what I did was wrong. I kind of wanna be friends with you, so they asked for your forgiveness.
Give me 25,000 gold worth of diamond.
So your what do you call your threshold to give them forgiveness is to basically fix what they've done. If they killed someone, bring me the amount of diamonds to bring them back to life. Is that it?
Yeah.
What if the person can't come back to life though?
What do you mean? It's a true resurrection.
What if they refuse?
No, they just need to come back.
I'm sorry?
They can't refuse. They have to come back.
I'm sorry? Through resurrection you can't refuse?
No, you can't.
I'm pretty sure you can with true resurrection. Let me see. Yeah, soul is free and willing.
Yeah.
I don't know. What good does your story do to me?
So you're not gonna forgive them then ever if they can't fix their mistake. You're never gonna forgive them.
I love the people I love very intensely.
Alright, fair enough.
I don't think there's anything you can make up short of just bringing them back.
Even if they had to go to a greater evil to gain your forgiveness.
What do you mean by greater evil?
I don't know. They are like a bandit. They killed your friend and then they tried to collect the money for it, but then your friend won't come back. So they decided, you know what? I'm gonna go to find an evil god to resurrect your friend. That's cool with you.
If they collected the money, it's fine.
Oh,
and if they collected the money, they won't. But my friend will come back. Then they tried. That's good enough. You know what I mean?
Okay. Ignis does have a heart, apparently.
Wow. I'm not heartless.
Yeah, go on.
No.
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much, Ignis. And finally, Artyom. What about you, Artyom? Well, I guess for you it'll be easy because you have gone through this. If you have an enemy that killed a close friend or a relative, what would they need to do to earn your forgiveness?
It's actually quite simple. They just have to prove themselves to be more useful than that which they killed.
Oh. That is an interesting take. Does that mean the person that you let live, Thaddeus, to you right now, is more important than, what was his name again?
It was Sterling, and...
Sterling, yes.
No, he is not more important, but has a chance... Well, or so J5 believes, has a chance that maybe he will be useful to us in the future. And if he can be proven to be a reliable source of whatever we may need, I'm willing to look the other way. Of course, it's far from forgiveness, but I am not a very emotional person at my core.
It's the closest to a forgiveness that they can get, basically.
Precisely.
Alright. Thank you very much, Artyom. And that is everyone in the party. Do you guys want to bring in an NPC and ask them the same question?
who have we wronged recently?
You know what?
I like that thought
Long,
process.
long list.
Chattanooga.
Chattanooga? What?
Chatate.
Chatate?
Yeah,
But
let's
we
bring
can't-
Chatate.
Chattanooga.
We caught Chatate last time. Why don't we call someone that we wrong? One of the sister.
Sister?
What's their name again?
And
Yep, the sister
the
dragon.
Dietrichs? Oh. Oh.
No,
Oh,
the dragon.
Hiwatari?
Yeah.
Or
Hiwatari.
Adoma or something? Shit.
Lady Hiwatari. You wanna call her in?
Hiwatari or the other one.
Well, you don't even
blue
know the
one.
name of the other one, so I guess
No,
you
we
can't call
know, we
them
know.
Az-
Wait. I wrote it down somewhere. Hold on.
then.
The blue one is Azula.
And so, Lady Hiwatari, confirm?
Sure.
Alright, and Lady Hiwatari appears in the room. Boom. As you guys hear her dragon form, she just whispers in a low, gravelly voice. You. What do you want? Why am I here? What is going on?
Go ahead,
Magic
Eunice.
Miss.
What? Why me? You're the one who called her here. Well, this is a place where you... Amado! That was her name! I knew it. Well, we called you here because, well, technically that eyeball called you here, and you can't leave until you answer a question.
I do not need to answer questions from the likes of you. As she creates a bonfire right in front of you, and then she walks into the bonfire, leaving the place. And then a bonfire appears on the other side of the room, and she walks out of that bonfire. What? What is?
Yeah, you can't leave until you answer this question either, so... Do you want to hear the question?
What is your question?
If someone wronged you, as in like they killed you, one of your I don't want to ask this question. If they kill one of your friends, relatives, someone close to you,
Someone like you.
yeah, what would you do? If they asked for forgiveness, what would you do?
Forgiveness. After everything you've done. You destroyed my home, murdered my sister, killed my mother, and you believe you deserve.
It's a hypothetical.
You don't deserve it. As she disappears.
Yeah, I think that one is a bit too recent, you guys. We should call someone. Should I call someone like way later?
Hey, at the very least, she won't remember any of this, like you guys, right?
It's unfortunate we didn't have an opportunity to laugh in her face about it after the fact.
Wow.
I feel like it would have been, you know, in the spirit of calling her in the first place.
Just to mock her in the face. Fair enough.
Oh wow, I don't know. That's like spitting on her after you wounded her.
You're right, far worse than a dead mother.
Alright, we're gonna end it here, guys. So. Oh shit, I didn't even play the music. Thank you very much, everybody, for answering my question. We're gonna stop here for now. We get back to reality and then deal with, you know,
And there goes gravity.
deal with gravity. Oh, you guys are in a chill moment for a bit, so it's gonna be a little bit more chill.
What do you mean? It's the pizza mint.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Oh yeah, Peace
compared-
Summit. It's in the name.
yeah, exactly. It's peace. It'll be
You
fine.
know, it's a peace summit. Boom.
I need to be AFK for a bit. You guys, you know, be good hosts.
What do you mean? You see, what happened last session? Hey, Chris,
we're,
what happened?
we're not the host. We're the guest here.
Wow.
Look at me. I am the captain now.
All right, peace summit done. Let's go meet what's his name? The Emperor. We're in the Emperor's
Really?
bedroom now.
Are
What
we
you gonna do?
go? Hey, who didn't join last session? It was Crit, right?
Was me. Yeah.
Great, yeah.
I need that
Yeah.
summary desperately.
Oh yeah. We killed Hiwatari. No, not Hiwatari. What was
No,
his name again?
he was
Summarizing.
there at the end of the dragon
Yeah.
fight.
And then we got this. One of the item that we got is slave collar or something like that.
Instant
Basically,
slap.
you can put it.
Instant intern.
Yeah, you can-
I read that.
Instant intern, right?
Yeah. You can put it on anything and it will obey you. You can put it on a rock and get a pet rock if you want.
But
Okay.
yes.
So we got a pet. We got a pet dead dragon to carry our stuff back outside.
Oh my god, I really hope Hiwatari was crying on us at the time. Because who talking about pissing on somebody's wounds?
All right. I
That is
think
what he did.
I can show the item to you. I think you've read it, right? Read the item and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's really good. But yeah, let's just get right into it with last session then.
Great.
Last session, you guys defeated Lady Hifoten and had access to her entire horde. While you guys were discussing on what to do, a group of cultists begin to approach the lair. To avoid the confrontation, you guys used an item that you guys found to reanimate Lady Hifoten's body. Not really, her soul wasn't there. And pretend that the party is now allied with Lady Hifoten. The cultists seemed to bought it and left you guys alone as you guys worked together using bags of holding, reanimated Lady Hifoten, animal shapes to carry everything you guys found across Mount Deragona, traveled all the way to the Bronze Bastion where you finally have a tree that you can use to teleport back to Kailapa just in time for your peace talk.
Oh yeah, one of the things we tried was asking if Julia can gate, our resident gator, and then she was like, "Hey, kid, a bit busy right now, and you guys better not come here because the Emperor is giving shit to us because we're allied with you." So the Emperor is pushing in further on our allies, just so you know.
So yeah.
Also, we left a whole carcass of 2 dragons near our mansion with just a note to say, "Delivery to Bubbles."
That is correct.
How
Yeah.
will it get delivered?
It did get
Yeah.
delivered in the end, so
Nice.
that's good.
Okay.
So yeah, right now you exit the portal after you went to Magma. And Magma helped you to get to the location of the meeting, which is at Pakau's defense. You can see a series of man-made mountains and statues, about 100 feet tall, forming a wall of stone and fire that stretches all the way from the north to the south. Behind you, you can see a sweltering field of lava flows that cuts through the kind of rocky field. And the tree nexus that you are in is surrounded by caravans of different traveling merchants opening up shops for passing travelers. There are also a little bit ways away from you, there are more permanent buildings for people who live within this area. However, you do see a large number, so like half the city is permanently built building and the other half of the city is mostly tents. Some more fancier than others, but yes, mostly tents. The people kind of stop by, rest here for a bit before continuing to travel on their way. You can see the nearby fire genasi. They're all are wearing some kind of a Kayalapan insignia. They immediately fall onto their knees upon laying eyes on Pyre, who is escorting you as you arrive in this area. Pyre looks around and loudly exclaims, "Ha ha ha ha! Home sweet home." Many of the people immediately noticing him kind of immediately fall down to their knee in respect. A couple of people who are clearly foreigners because they're not fire genasi, they kind of notice the situation, look at Pyre, and then fall to their knees as well as he looks to you guys. Amazing Spicy 7, and of course Lady Magma. Welcome to Pakao Defense. As he points to the kind of like general area. As he's
And then as
doing,
the camera pans out,
yeah, camera pans out, allowing you to see the area.
and then the name of the place, Backhouse Defense.
Yeah.
Animation of like a fire with a sword. He is doing this whole kind of like grandiose introduction and everything when you guys see another fire genasi, female, a little bit younger, perhaps around Agnes's age, maybe slightly older. She's wearing, unlike the other, she's not really wearing any armor per se, mostly just a bandage around her chest, this really baggy pants, and also, you know, some more bandages wrapping around her arms and legs. Her hair is tied in a ponytail and her hair is long, and it's black, but by the end it's almost like it's glowing into like a fire almost by the end as she pokes Pyre on the shoulder. Excuse me, you might want to like tell everybody to stand. He snaps his head angrily at first and then notices who is standing next to him, and she goes, fine. At ease, everyone. Continue. As everybody stands up and then starts going about their days.
Can I greet
Yeah, go ahead.
like is she continuing with us or is she just like
Oh yeah, she's standing behind Pyre at this point.
hello?
She turns to you. Hello there. You are the betrayer princess, I'm assuming.
I am not a princess anymore, so
So I heard. That was great to hear.
right. So have I met you before?
Oh no. Yeah, she kind of hands her hands out. You can call me Fira. I am basically an apprentice of this badass over here. And she kind of just elbows Pyre. Pyre kind of looks slightly annoyed, but regardless, he maintains his composure. Everyone, this is Saphira. She will be your, yeah, sure. You will be their guide while they stay in this place. What? Ah, come on! It's not like you have anyone to practice with. Now, bring them over to the barracks. Let them take over one of the empty officers' rooms. Fine, fine. Looks at you guys. I'm assuming the old one over there is Artyom. The handsome one over there is Kane.
Oh,
And the metal man is J5. Yeah?
Pleasure meeting. Pleasure meeting you. Please.
Are you alright?
Why are you starting? Are you okay, J5?
I was looking for words to speak, but I can't find it.
What? Whoa, I've never seen J5 this flustered. Oh my god.
So, Saphira.
Whoa, that's not a bandage. I can
Well,
see
not
why you
in this
started
picture.
J5. She's really cute.
She turns away, and before she could walk away, Pyre kind of stops her. You got the thing or not? Oh, right, the thing. She kind of produces a box, and you can see it's a velvet red box she has, and she hands it over to Pyre. Pyre kind of gives it a look for a bit, opens it, closes it very quickly, and gives her a nod. Very good. Now,
Can I peek? What is it?
sure, go ahead. Roll perception check.
Oh.
Whoa.
I'm such a busybody. No.
Yes, you are. You see a very, very beautiful necklace made from gold, adorned with different kinds of red-hued stones. So there's like a ruby, there's some amber, there's a little bit of like orange and yellow colored stones as well on there, just to create this very immaculate, very elaborate necklace that apparently Pyre has asked this girl to procure.
Can I? Oh.
Yep.
Does that, do I know if Pyre is married or is he?
Yes, you know Pyre would be married.
Do I know his, the name of the mistress? I would know, right? I would at least know that.
History check. You never really cared about the politics, remember?
Yeah, but my mom would have taught me.
Yeah, would you remember? Let's find out. With a 14, you would know that he is definitely married. The wife's name for this one, if I recall, it is Sash.
Okay, would I have like, say Lady Sash? What would have been the proper?
Just Sash.
Okay.
Especially, he's no longer a lord. He's no longer a chieftain now.
That's true. Yeah, but I mean, I would have known her as something.
Back then, it will be Lady Sash.
When he closes it, and is he gonna walk away or?
By the looks of it, yes.
And just say, "Ooh, is that for Sash?"
He kind of gives you a side eye. That's Mrs. Sash to you. He was about to say Lord for a bit, but then he stops himself.
Lady.
And yes,
See?
this is for my wife. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've been away from home for too long. I hope a gift of jewelry will soothe her fires. In the meantime,
Jewelry? Oh, okay.
while you're here, she will be your guide. If you need anything, let her know. I'm sure the other chieftains will contact you regarding your meeting.
Of course.
And he begins to walk over to another group of people, which this time seems to be kind of like a mage type. They talk for a bit before walking over to another tree and begins teleporting away to a different location. After Pyre leaves you guys, Hira just looks at at him as he walks away, and then as he teleports away, he just goes limp a little bit. Ugh. He's so stuffy. All right.
Yes.
He turns to you guys. So, you want to go to your room or?
Sure. Or we can take a tour of the place if you want to get it, or if you'd like to be done with us, you could just take us to our room and we'll roam by ourselves.
She kind of look around a little bit. I guess I have a few errands I need to deal with. Follow me then. As she walks over to away from this area and kind of brings you to the various locations in the vicinity. The first one that you are introduced to, obviously, is the various caravans in the area. Apparently, it's called the... where is it? Vagabonds Plaza, where travelers gonna come over. Most merchants would come over it and set up a tent where they sell all their merchandise. And given that these are mostly traveling merchants, their items are usually in small quantity, but some of them bring like really high valuable items as well, if you are looking for it over here. She stops over a couple of shops, kinda purchases some items for herself. She looks up to you guys. You guys don't need dinner, right? You'll be fine.
Why?
I mean...
shortage or?
Not really, I just can't be bothered.
I mean, you could just point where it is, and if we want it, we'll go get it.
Well, easiest one will be over here. Kind of points to the area around you guys. The Vagabonds Plaza got everything, really. You want to buy some grubs? There's some tents over there that's selling some meat. Over there, they sell some vegetable. So up to you if you want to find anything.
Thank you.
Moving on. She continues. Bring you over to a different location. This one... second. Yeah. So this one is one of the more famous buildings in the area, where she brings you over to more permanent buildings. And one of the more famous ones are the ones that are built right next to the lava flow. She points over to this one. Over here is the melting pot. If you need some booze, this is the place to get it. Mostly guards come here though, so don't be an ass.
Oh. Noted. Although that is our group name, but we don't try to be an ass.
You call yourself ass? I thought you called yourself Amazing Spicy 7. I thought this was just an unfortunate acronym. That's even worse.
No, what do you mean? No, it's funny.
I don't know. I feel like a group name should be cool, not funny, but to each their own, I guess.
Cool and fun.
Alright. I don't know about cool, but to each their own. She brings you over a little bit more to another house. This time you can see a couple people. A lot of soldiers do visit here as well. But she points out that this one in particular, this is she kind of thinks for a bit. Sauna, I guess. If you want to dip your legs into some lava, you go here.
Lava?
Yeah. You know, molten rocks, hot stuff.
Yeah, I
Good
know,
for your skin and all that.
Yeah, oh, yeah. I totally know lava.
Exactly. Well, if you want to have a little bit more lava, this is the place. Okay.
Okay.
And she continues moving deeper and deeper towards this district where there is more and more buildings. And as she walks closer, deeper into the district, you are brought closer and closer towards the wall of statues. And of course, at the very end there, you arrive at the base of one of these statues, where she kind of looks up for a moment and then points over to this building. And here is where you're gonna stay. So most soldiers stay here, but we got some rooms at the very top over there for officers. Apparently you guys got the officer's suite. I guess you get to stay here.
Thank you. And like throughout the whole thing, is she just like annoyed or what?
You can see that she's not exactly annoyed by any means. She's seemingly running chores as she brings you over to these various locations and stuff. And as she goes there, she is doing something else as well, apparently going to these various locations, picking up several stuff. And by the time you reach over towards the place, you can see she's holding a couple of bottles of wine. She's carrying a keg of booze on her shoulder. She got a stack of paper stuffed in her bag. You can see that she is full at this point as she walks inside. Walking inside, you can see the place is filled with guards. It's not for the common people. So when a couple of guards, they notice you walk in, they kind of whisper amongst each other, trying to figure out why you were here in the first place. However, Fira, they're not, you know, they're not suspicious of them. In fact, Saphira greeted a couple of them, they greeted back, and then notices you guys following behind them, and then they start to question what the hell is going on here. You're brought over to the 4th floor, so about 40 feet off the ground, moving up some spiral staircases, all the while until you finally arrive at the very top. She opens the door for you, and you guys arrive at this semi-large room. There are enough beds for all of you. There's actually 6 beds within the room. They have a pretty large balcony where there is a large table on the center of it, and then there's a nice view that looks over into the field where the city was, and also the lava flow that kind of crosses and goes over towards the south. And here is your room. It's not what you guys are used to, I'm assuming. It's a lot more fancier, so don't break any stuff.
That's not gonna be unless, you know, how likely are people gonna, like, come and bother us, actually?
She looks around for a bit. Doubt it. This is the officer's quarters, after all. Pretty sure you'll be fine.
Okay. Okay,
Alright.
cool. Thanks for the tour. Yeah, and I hope you have fun at your party. I
What?
gestured to the beer and wine and that she's been carrying.
Oh! She kind of looks around. She kind of thinks for a moment. I guess you're cool enough. She places the barrel onto the floor and pulls out one of the papers that she picked up and hands it to you guys. You see on the paper is a painting, kind of like a simplistic painting of what looks to be a dragon's head without its body. You can see the surrounding area is just this rivers of lava, and then images of people sitting around and drinking and chatting. We got a party tonight if you guys want to join. Young people's only though, but I think you guys are cool enough.
Are we invited? I mean, will they, like...
Yeah, that's why I'm handing you this thing. Take it.
Okay.
Jeez.
I just, you know, betray your princess and whatnot.
Oh, yeah, that's the part that's gonna be real fun. So,
Got it.
we'll see. So, just remember, tonight, at 12, so be late, come, don't come, I don't care. And she picks up the keg and then walks out, leaving you guys in your room by yourselves with a random invitation to a party. You can see written at the very top in Primordial, dragon-haired party.
Dragon what?
Dragon-head party. Dragon-head party.
Oh wait, the fire actually got the head?
You don't think so? You got the entire dragon across to the other side, so you're not sure what this dragon head's referring to.
Yeah. So, do you guys want to go to a party, or?
I don't see why not.
They
Sounds
did
like a fun
say,
opportunity.
they did say young people only.
Do you
Do you
wish
guys look
for me to
younger?
disguise myself?
Do you have how do you look like younger, Tim?
I have my cigarettes of disguise.
Uh-huh. Do you want to be younger just for tonight? Because it's a party.
Sincerely, I don't really care what they think about my age.
Okay. I mean, it seems like this team is young.
It seems like they have a massive chip on their shoulder, and I wonder why. But I suppose it is up to us to find out.
Mm-hmm. We can go.
Also, I wanted to ask you previously, we mentioned, what was it? Pakao defense, I believe.
That's
Uh-huh.
good.
Does it mean something in your language?
Does it mean something in my language to you?
I'm pretty sure it does, but I do not remember. One sec. One second. It's saying deleted for some reason.
That's okay.
Well,
Because
good.
there's a curious dialect of Orcish from a tribe to the west, most notably. For them, Pakao means hell. I was
Whoa.
wondering if there is correlation.
This pakao means stop.
Stop. Stop defense.
Like this is where if you do the defense, this is where you stop, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I taught her to.
See. Just a funny coincidence then, I suppose.
That it's hell. I guess I don't know if there are any orcs around here, but that would be funny. I think they would appreciate that.
Suppose so. But besides that, the whole dipping your feet into lava situation, what is that about?
It's just I mean, I do have it back home too, right? Do I? I see what you do.
Yes, you would. You lived high enough in society, you would know that. Basically, they don't use normal rocks because normal rock melt at very high temperature that would burn you. They found different materials to melt and soak your feet in. That way, you feel like you're dipping your feet in lava, but it's not killing you. It does have several kind of like similar benefits to like sitting in a sauna and all that, but also it does kind of like cleanse your skin and all that, so it's pretty good.
Yeah, a bit different than what we're used to back in Quantico, but pretty similar idea.
I suppose we have time until midnight to indulge in the local culture then.
When is the meeting anyway? Wait, we have my mom. I was gonna say our mom.
Again? Last time was our dad.
Your
Well-
family is just your party's family now. Your
Yeah.
mom at the moment would be looking over the balcony, looking into the distance, enjoying the view.
Do we know? Do we just stay here until they call us, or?
Well, the peace summit's supposed to happen at the end of the month. They should be making their way here soon. I'm assuming you informed them that you're here, right?
Yeah. Wait, by then you mean my
The other
contact?
chieftains.
Oh. Oh yeah, I should do that. Yes, let me tell them, and also check in on my friend Chu.
I am surprised you. Very well. Do let them know. And then see if they see if they have further instructions regarding this meeting.
Alright. I'll message in Ferd now, and I'll say we're here. Anything else you'd like us to prepare? when are we meeting up? We're in the officers' quarters, by the way.
You hear from the other side, Ignis. The others and I will be heading there tomorrow. Tonight, you rest. Tomorrow we speak. I have talked with the other side. The meeting will begin as earlier discussed.
And that's when again? Like, to the DM, I mean? It is going to be at the end of the month, right?
Yes, yeah, that's what he's
So,
referring to. The
20
meeting will
is
happen.
really many.
That is
So,
correct.
they come tomorrow, then the meeting is in 2 days.
That is correct.
Okay, then I will just I'll send another message, but to not to Inferno, but to you. I'll just say hey, just checking in. Is everything good on your side? We are preparing for the peace talks. Keep an eye out on anything sus.
You hear? It's my job, Ignis. I'll keep an eye. Although I was expecting that message coming from you. I'd expect some rando spellcaster will be delivering such important missive. But regardless, see you in 2 days.
Boy, the adventures I could tell you. If you have the time to spare, basically it involves fighting the dragons in Mount Daragona, which is why we were late. I will let you know if you have time.
Dragons. Sounds amazing. Can't wait to hear all about it. You take care.
That's all my third level. Okay.
Good. Just spent all your third level in before a combat happens after this.
Yeah. Come on. You said it was gonna be a heavy roleplay session.
Sure.
We're at Pakao Defense. It's the most defended place in Pakao.
The edge of civilization. Well, that's a good start. At least you know your meetings tomorrow.
Yeah.
But still, tonight be careful. He kind of looks out again into the city. I'm sure there's gonna be people stopping this from happening. So keep an eye and stay safe.
Okay. Then is the party still a good idea? Actually, should we go to that party? I mean, it's good to know if there are any plans, right? Like, usually if there's any rebellion, it would be by the young people, isn't it?
Are you anticipating an open rebellion?
I don't know.
What? I don't think the young people are gonna rebel on this. I think it's the old one with the grudge, the one with beef, revenge.
That's true. That's true. Well, I guess we can go to the party. If you guys would rather stay up, then sorry.
I would not mind attending the party. Actually, it sounds rather fun.
Oh, okay. Kane, Artyom, Kane, G5.
Well, this unit would like to mingle around with the people, see how's the fire genasi
Party?
handle their parties. Yep.
Let's go. I know Kane wouldn't say no. Kane loves party.
Only reason why Kane might say no is to go chase after the girl.
So in the meantime, the party's gonna happen. Sorry, go on.
No, he would say yes to chase after the girls at the party.
That is possible too. So you still have some time before you need to go to the party later tonight. In the meantime, is there anything you guys want to do?
Oh, downtime, let's go.
Yes.
Yeah, let's have downtime.
Continue my research
Continue your
on
research. Yes, resting.
Don't
a
you need
hammer
a-
of thunderbolts, dismantling things. Yeah.
All right.
Do you need a workshop?
How many
for that?
hours do? No, I'm still at my second leg, so it's still
Oh.
on the research part. Not the construction part yet. Yeah.
You'd be able to work for 8 hours if you wanna. You call
8
if you wanna do
hours.
work.
Okay.
The rest of you, Ignis, Artyom,
8, 6.
anything you guys want to do?
Oh, there was that market.
Ah,
right?
so
they were
close.
selling all kinds of crap.
That is correct.
Yeah,
Check that out.
I would check it out too. We can
Now
get
that
some
money is not a
bullshit
problem
stuff.
anymore, right?
Yeah, money is the
Oh, we
problem
have-
in which we need to spend it.
Did we already split the dragon's heart? No,
Not
yet.
yet. Not
Not
yet.
yet, right? Yeah.
Oh, we did take everything though. We cleaned out the place.
So
Are we at a point where we have more money than like a government of a city?
I think so. More money than a government's budget.
Oh, for sure. Like what you have here right now is most probably like what a it's kind of like the budget of a department for a year or something like that. You know, it is a massive amount.
We are the economy.
Exactly.
The purchasing power has never been this high.
So, Ignis and Artyom, both of you make your way out and kind of try to find your way out of the building and making your way to the town once more. Again, moving through this place, it is filled with guards, and many of them recognize Ignis for who she is. Rumors have been going around, and you can see them whispering and giving you the side eye as you walk past, but none dare engage at the moment, as you've managed to find your way out and then make your way back into the city. You push through the solid buildings area all the way to when you get to the Vagabond Plaza, where it is filled with different tents and caravans of different kinds of stuff. You can see people selling potions, foods, animals, armor, entertainment items, some magical artifacts, just a bunch of various things. What kind of shop are you guys are deciding to approach first?
For me, be potions.
Alright. Ignis, you head towards potion, and what about you, Artyom?
I'll come with her, but I'm interested in magical items.
Sure.
Yeah, and then we go magical item.
Sure. You make your way over to a place. This one is actually manned by a dwarf. A dwarf family by the looks of it, because there's like 5 different dwarf. At the back, they're like grinding some materials, managing a cauldron, while out front you see this younger dwarf, probably in her 40s. She has her blonde hair tied in a ponytail. She has a little bit 5 o'clock shadow as she turns to you guys. Hey there, welcome to our shop. How can I help you?
I think we'll greet her in whatever traditional dwarven greeting is, because I just remember to have that feature, respect to the stout folk.
Ah, it looks like you've worked with that kind for a bit, eh?
Of course, incredible crafters, the lot of you.
Well, welcome. We sell mostly potions over here. What anything in particular you're looking for? You two seem like the adventurous sort. So you want maybe potions that can help you in combat? Or are you more of a couple and you're looking for something in bed?
No.
No, okay. Apologies. I just wanted to cover all bases. So, how can I help you?
It's old enough to almost be my dad. Right? You're like 54.
47, but
Ah.
close enough, I
That's
suppose.
enough.
Well, we got the typical one where I got some potions to help you breathe fire. I got help you some potions to resist fire, very useful in this area actually. Some healing potions. What you looking for?
Healing potions for sure, and then any other things that are a bit different.
Well, we got these what they call molten healing potions over here. Kind of hands you here. Yeah, we made it from the various rare stones in the area. If you drink this, it'll heal you like a normal potion. At the same time, it'll help you to resist the hot temperatures over here, actually.
Whoa, like 2 in 1? That's amazing.
It's not fire resistance level per se, but if you're traveling through long distance instead of getting exhausted, this can help you to cool off a little bit, you know?
Like a refreshing drink kind of thing.
Yes, but a little bit more magically enhanced. I don't think a glass of lemonade will be able to carry you all the way through Kailapa. Huh? What do you say? We got the regular variant, we get some greater variant, and also, what's the next one? Superior.
Yeah. How much do you have of greater and superior?
I got 6 greater. Superior, I only have 1. For the normal potions, one I have 6.
How much for everything?
Ooh. Let me just get my pricing real quick.
We know we're gonna buy everything. We have the money.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
We buy bulk now.
Let me see. 600. Let's put in another 100 for that one, and then for superior. I need to go that tax. I need to go that this tax, service tax as well. Let's put it at 2,000 for all.
2,000 for all. That's that's awesome. Okay, yeah. How much again in total? That's like 12 potion.
The 11 potion, 6 regular, 4 greater, 1 superior, for a total of 2,000.
6 regular, 4 greater, 1
superior.
Okay. Yeah, sure. 2,000 for everything.
All right, wonderful. Let me just get you. Actually, you have a banknote or?
Nah, just give me a second. I'll give it all to you now. Hold on.
You carry 2,000 golden coins. Ha! Whew, that is something, miss.
Well, you don't know that for sure. Wink, wink, as in like.
Yes.
I take it from party money.
All right.
So that's 641.
Yeah.
Okay.
641, and it's basically the normal potion, but you can add this line after the after you drink this potion. On saving throws to resist.
Man, how do I get items now?
I'm sorry?
I don't know how to currently use.
Does control space work for you?
No, it does not.
Yeah. Then I can reveal it for you then, 1 second. I'll put in potion of healing.
Non-magical temperature related
I
check.
put greater, superior, and also potion of healing. There you go.
Can you just put it in the bag of holding and then we can just like distribute it? As in the Amazing Spicy 7 pack character sheet.
Second. Alright, your amazing spicy 7 character sheet there. Inventory, potion of greater healing, potion of normal healing, potion of superior healing. There you go. Alrighty, so after that transaction, is there anything else you guys are looking for?
Let's go to the magic items.
You weave your way through this market, trying to find places that could find magical items. Thing is, there's a lot of places that sells trinkets and all that stuff. A large number of them are magical, but actually useful magical items, that one requires a keen eye. Can someone roll me Arcana check, please, as you try to weave through this market, trying to find the good stuff.
Can I help?
Sure.
Have we had a long rest since the dragon fight?
Yes.
Okay, let me just clickety clack one of those, and then Arcana.
28. All right. So you try to find a place that would have magical items that of your caliber, something that you guys can use, not just trinkets and stuff. One particular shop that you find, the shop itself is not very large. The owner is this red-skinned tiefling. His hair dark blue, tied to a kind of like a bun at the back of his head. You can see that he is not dressed like the other people here. In fact, he is actually very well armed as he places the items in front of him for sale. There is not many. The items that he has for you right now is an amulet, a ring, cloak, and also a staff.
Amulet, ring, cloak, staff.
Mm-hmm. The person sits in a kind of like a cross-legged, almost like meditating, his eyes closed. But as you guys approach his stall, you can hear from him. He goes, "I sense a powerful force entering my field." He opens one eye.
Ooh.
"Welcome to my humble store. What can I get you?"
My friend here is looking for your goods.
Kinda gives you a look for a bit. He eyes you, Artyom. Looks to your weapon. Looks to Besmertny. And looks back at you. "Now you don't seem like the kind that needs my items. You look like the kind that make your own."
Astute observation, that is correct. I do make my own, but I am perhaps too self-serving with the items I create, whereas you can see my construct is woefully under-equipped.
Something for the little guy.
Correct.
Seems capable enough. But I think this amulet right here would be a good addition to his assortment. He lifts the amulet. It is, again, a gold amulet. At the very end, you can see a glass bottle, where on the inside you can see embers But you know, ember usually they disappear once they touch something. But the ember inside is constantly fluttering around, almost as if like they're micro fireflies in there. They're constantly swirling around inside this glass bottle that is kind of tinted black slightly. Give him this. It'll help him live much longer in these sorts of places.
Oh, it provides resistance to fire.
Indeed.
Well, how did you know that?
I suppose intuition combined with the fact that he explicitly stated it.
Oh, what? But he said.
It will help you survive in a place like this. We're surrounded by fire and heat everywhere we go.
You know, it's home and I barely feel it, so.
How much do you want for this item, good man?
This item, I took it from a devil down south. Ripped it from his hand before I sent him to the hells back from where he came. Let's go with 9,000.
Just so you know, the money that we got is back in Magma's house. Okay. So we don't actually have it right now.
How much money did we get? Just so I...
65,000 gold. Hold on. I wrote it down up.
In total, it's about 200, if I recall correctly, right?
65,209 gold and 60,000 gold in silver and copper. Can we pin this? Pin. I can't pin. There we go.
Can?
There you go. Yeah. I don't know if you have taken any, but in our bag of holding, there's still 19,000 gold.
I see. What can you tell me about the other items? This cloak, for example.
This one. Got it from a hunter. Apparently he hunts phoenixes. Sounds like alive, you ask me. But the items that he gives pretty good. Grants you flight like those of a phoenix. A little bit too fleshy for my taste, but
wait.
For you.
Wait, like, oh, but is it attuning? Do I have to attune to it?
Of course. Such powerful magical item will require a little bit of attunement, but hey, what's the power of flight for taking just a single slot, eh?
Man, I'm full enough as it is. I do like it. How much though?
That one second.
Does it have any other Phoenix property?
Not really. This one just helps you fly. One second, I can't find the cloak. Is it this one? That is not this one. This one. That is not this one. Is it this one? I think it's this one. It is. Kind of looks at it a little bit. I'll give it to you for 8,000.
8,000.
You know how difficult to procure such an item?
I mean, I guess.
The other item I have, that one's just, that's fun. Took it from a mage. Apparently some kind of bounty hunter like me. Apparently my bounty's a bit too difficult. Took him out. Got this ring. Fireballs he casted was a pain in the ass, though.
Oh, but it's another thing to attune, isn't it?
Of course. But hey, she kind of takes the ring, hands it to you. It is a pretty powerful ring. Want me to show you?
It's okay.
Too bad.
I know how fireballs
We've seen a
look like.
fair share of fireballs.
He places the ring back onto the tarp that he has all his product.
Can I briefly glance at
Understandable.
Besmertny? Does he have an appendage upon which I can place a ring?
Oh, for sure, yeah,
hypothetically?
yeah, for sure. Like you have like various, protruding parts. You sure you can slot the ring in there. You can even just tie it to a rope, wear it as a necklace. It's like if it's an attunable item, usually you attune to it, and then you just need the item near you. That's it. And then, of course, this one right here. Have you heard of what these things they call fire elemental?
We fought our fair share of them.
Well, how'd you like to have one fighting by your side? He clacks the staff, and you can see a fire elemental begin to emerge right next to it. The fire elemental is not like what you're usually seeing. Usually a fire elemental has this vague fire form. This one in particular has a semi-humanoid form where there is some kind of black metal armor that he is wearing, as this creature is wielding a pair of scimitars in his hand as well, as he stands next to him. This one over here. This one I managed to win it in a game against the Jinn.
Whoa.
The City of Brass, man. They have the strangest
been
things.
there? That's another plane, isn't it?
Indeed.
How did you
Traveled
get
far
there?
and wide to get there. A little bit of a mishap. Split off from my party. Trapped there for good 3 years, I think.
Oh my god. Do you have any of those like tuning forks that goes to other planes?
See, I heard of that Spellcaster wanted them, so I do have this. And he kind of pulls out a couple of tuning forks.
Whoa! Where did these go to?
Well, all of them actually head to the fire elemental plane. But this one's over here. This one I managed to get from Shadowfell.
How much for each of these?
He kind of eyes you a little bit, tries to gauge.
Wait, you've actually been to the fire plane?
Indeed.
How did you not die? How long were you there?
Like I said, 3 years.
Wait, City of Brass is it? Oh, okay. Okay. How? I mean, I'm fire resistant too, but I don't think it could have lasted for that long.
yeah. I almost died during the first hour over there. Luckily, I got I made a deal with a passing genie.
Oh.
Sorry, an Ifriti. That's it. Managed to.
What was the deal?
I'm sorry.
What did you have to give up?
A certain person needs to be relieved from the mortal coil. In exchange, it gave me the ability to survive in such a place.
Have
What
you
was
already
it?
found your target?
Oh yeah, mission's accomplished. That's
Alright.
an old story. But of course,
Is
I
it your
made a
goal?
couple of tuning forks because I heard that spellcasters are particular for these. Let's put it at 5,000 each. What do you say?
Hey, that's not so bad.
Yeah, exactly. I am anything but reasonable. I'm anything
but
if not reasonable. I think that's the case.
I'm nothing if not reasonable.
I'm nothing if not reasonable. Hey, that's me. Not him. Not him.
Okay. I was just gonna say, hey, since I correct your saying, maybe I can get a bit of this.
What do you say?
I am interested in this Shadowfell.
I
Tune in
really,
folk.
I
Now, I'll
mean,
admit I've never been to Shadowfell before. This one I managed to pilfer it from a warlock in my travels.
can
I really noticed that I took it, but he was talking all big about meeting the Raven Queen and all that stuff. Apparently, he used this to get there.
can I insight to see if he's been lying at all at certain points?
Go ahead, insight check for me.
I'll get ready with a flash of genius just in case.
you see the look when Ignis becomes sus. So you kind of take a
I'll do
step
it.
back. Flashing it?
Yep.
With a 25, you know that there are some sprinkles of lies in there for sure. But not to deceive, but more to kind of like
Embellish.
flesh out and embellish the story that he's telling, making it more enticing for you guys as the buyer so they can charge you a little bit higher.
Can I, if I made a move to touch it, would he like take it away or something?
Which item? Tuning
The
forks?
yeah.
As you
I
move,
want to try and like
Sure.
use Shirley.
as you try to reach out for it, he immediately pulls it back slowly. Cash first, lady.
Well, how? I mean, honestly, you talk a big game, but who knows if you're telling the truth?
Hey, I'll be here all day. If you think you can find someone else that sells these kind of things, be my guest.
I got a couple of questions for the GM.
Yeah.
First is, what is Shadowfell like? What's the like? Does Artyom have any reason to be interested in it?
Sure. Go ahead. Roll me. What would that be? Arcana?
History.
Arcana. Let's go Arcana.
Ugh. Can I
Ooh.
flash that?
Sure. 23, right?
Believe so. Yeah.
Yeah. With a 23, you know, for the it's for the most part similar to how Forgotten Realms is. It is kind of like the counter realm, the opposite realm of the Feywilds. There are several powerful mages that rule in that area, and that area is often known with its the immenseness of dark energies within that region. It's a little bit difficult for anyone to maintain positivity when you're over there, and of course to shore away madness is an even more arduous task.
So like lots of wisdom.
It's like my worst stat.
But there are people who have found a living over there. You have heard of that Raven Queen that he spoke of regarding the warlock thing? That is one of the many names that you've heard came from that area.
Right.
Man, if Kay was here, he knows how to haggle. I suck at haggle.
Sorry. Jeez. Okay, I'm okay. I'm normal again.
Mhm.
Are there any stories of anyone important that Artyom might know about going into Shadowfell and staying there? Any inventors, rulers, leaders, old friends? I don't know.
Go ahead, roll history check with me.
Okay. I'll keep that at 27. Seems like a good number.
All right. With a 27, you would know of the Raven Queen. The people over there worship her like a god, apparently. And she seems to have a domain within that area. You would also know of several Age of Arcanum mages. So basically, like old mages over there that have retreated into that realm, since their realm of research is around, undead and negative energies and everything. They've decided to form some domain over there. Their fates over there is actually unknown afterwards, but you have heard whispers of their names way after the Age of Arcanum, which kind of stand to believe that they may be surviving in that area as well.
I see. Okay. Quick huddle with Ignis follows. As Artem says, there is one curious thing about Shadowfell, if you'll indulge me. A lot of wizards study necromancy, among other things, and as I'm sure you remember, your fiance is, well, a dabbler, shall we say. There is a good chance we might find something relating to his current situation, or some
Over
form of
there?
help. Why not? It's an entirely untapped market, unless you know someone here who could help.
No, but I just assumed they would be on Amimaloa.
I mean, Maloa goes back to roughly the same time, right?
No, Age of Arcana was before. Like, before the whole 12 thing.
Yeah, way before.
And
Amimaloa
Amimaloa
was
is
during the 12 thing.
Ah, okay. So shortly after.
I think it's a bit of a stretch if we're, I mean, if we have to go to Shadowfell to find someone to help, but we could possibly just go and kill him if we can't kill him.
Wow. The
Amimaloa, probably, right?
Yeah. I don't know. What did you mean? What do you think I mean?
You sometimes have very grim and morbid ideas.
Hey.
The first things that come to your mind, anyway.
I mean,
Don't hate me. I distinctly remember a situation in which you chased down a fleeing enemy, screaming, "I want your soul." Is it too far-fetched for me to joke around this stuff?
no, I mean, to be fair, that was when I had the book. Now I don't really have a taste for souls anymore. As I get that book back.
It is a relief to hear that. But be that as it may, we could have it as an option going forward. Not necessarily as a thing we have to pursue right now, but for 5,000 gold, it's something we can reasonably afford and perhaps utilize in the future.
No, I agree. I just, do we want to spend all our money on it? Like, the party's not even here for us to make that kind of decision.
It's 5,000.
Well, because I definitely want the elemental fire plane.
I understand.
That's where the disaster came from.
I suppose I am worried about missing an opportunity to get something that will help him. Rex,
No, I understand. Honestly, I want both. But the
How
thing
about
is,
this?
I only have 3,000 right now. So maybe can we haggle? Do you know how to haggle? I'm not very good at haggling.
How is this for a compromise? I will do you a favor. I will buy the Shadowfell rod. We'll hold on to it until we need it.
Okay.
And in return, should things work out, you'll owe me a favor.
Okay.
Owing a favor to Artyom.
He's gonna smile, flash his palms like disarmingly, and say, "I'm not a devil. Don't worry. I'm just a man."
Not yet.
So let's
sure,
try and
yeah.
haggle, shall we? How does Kane do it? Any
I don't know.
pointers?
He's just being charismatic and like using some what do you call that, common sense that normal people usually have when it comes to money.
We do lack common sense here. We're both overthinking what we're going through. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
As we turn back around.
Do you want any? Wait, does Artyom want anything from the shop other than the tuning forks?
I'm not very strongly attached to either of the items here.
Okay.
They are an upgrade, but they are not a life changer.
You could use some party money because I don't have enough for the our elemental. So I'm thinking of just like using some of the party money if the party's okay with it. Can I just
Sorry?
can I just can I use the party money to buy the sports?
You just sending to us.
No. Like the earring.
Oh, the earring. Okay.
Are we in range?
So J5, you would hear, "Hey guys, can I use party money?" Oh no, J5. J5, are you there? Okay, there you go.
4 forks for
Would it be
tuning
smart
forks.
enough to deduce? Okay.
4 tuning forks.
Tuning forks.
I'll
Okay,
just keep
sure.
tuning forks. And I'll keep moving closer just so he can get
Just to get the signal better.
Yeah.
Oh, for tuning
Can you
forks?
hear me now?
I'm assuming I'm gonna be able to hear.
Yeah, at some point you're gonna be
Right.
able to hear, yeah.
Yeah. Well, if you think that's a good idea, then go ahead.
Yes.
Is this tuning fork for what do you call that? Fire element, fire plate?
Yeah.
Well, if we want to go there, we have to find some fire immunity abilities.
Yeah, but we can deal with that later. At least now we have the option to go there.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll use the party money to buy the tuning point. I'll go back.
All right.
Artyom's talk said, yeah, we can use it to buy.
Pardon?
Huh?
What did you say?
No, I was just checking with the party if we can use it to buy the fort, or at least one of the fort.
And I suppose the consensus was yes.
Yeah.
And you're still interested in the stuff?
The stuff?
Staff.
No, not really. What was the stuff do again?
Summons a fire
the fire
elemental.
elemental?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do it myself. Don't worry about it.
Fair enough.
Just the forts.
Force. Right. Gonna turn back
I mean,
around.
if we buy the fork, then we can just go over there and capture one, or 2, or 3.
Just capture a fire elemental. Sure.
Wow.
Taking this one and we're bringing it home.
Eeny, meeny, miny, you.
Well, what do you say? You like some fire elemental? A little bit of an explosion? Or just a simple tuning?
The tuning forks are by far the most intriguing. I suppose it's the prospect of not knowing what's on the other side that intrigues me so, but I am curious enough to purchase 2 of these. I'm gonna point at the Shadowfell one and the
No.
Fire Plane one.
You're looking for the Shadowfell one as well.
I'm an
Alright,
adventuresman.
very well.
Have
So,
you ever been?
No. I've heard a lot of negative things. And your mind usually won't survive the journey back. Apparently, the place is filled with negative energies, as they see it. And slowly erodes your mind until you're only a part of the husk that roams the plane. Now, I ain't gonna stop you, but do be careful, will you?
Well, I have not quite gotten to be this old without, well, being careful and taking care of myself.
Fair enough. 10,000. 2. He flashes the 2 for anyone.
I'm gonna look at him, try to put on like my best contemplating face to try and, you know, make it look like I'm considering the offer. At least for a while, just to see his reaction as I'm like, looking at it.
Does it look like he has room for negotiation?
He does look like it, yes. Definitely.
What can you say to it to get him to?
I can roll insight, try to figure out what kind of person this guy is.
I'll do it.
Go ahead.
Can I use the previous one? That's 25.
Nah, that's different. This one is trying to look at his items, has his mannerism, trying to see what his history is. 18. With an 18, you can see that he's definitely some kind of veteran warrior. With his stories, his mannerism, his confidence, and how quickly he's able to analyze you guys, he's definitely a seasoned one. But unlike you guys, who have flashy new armor, brand new what you call treatment from nearby lord and everything, he is living inside a tent outside of town. He is selling things that he has been gathering on all his travels. Money is his most priority right now.
Aw. It's not. We're asking for less one. Okay. So that means we can probably do like who else would buy this kind of thing?
I do have a question, if you'll indulge me. Why the nomadic lifestyle?
He pauses for a bit, gives it a think. You know, I ain't quite sure about that. Guess, but I'm comfortable. What do you ask?
Have you... Well, I suppose I can relate on some level. I have spent the better half of my life like you, sort of. Perhaps less extravagant adventures, but adventures nonetheless. Going from place to place, meeting people, hunting people sometimes. And I suppose after a while you develop enough connections to find a form of stability.
Well, I guess you're one of the lucky ones. You're able to form a connection, I suppose. Fortunately, I'm a little bit of a lone wolf in this world. But
have you made many enemies during your time?
Not many who are still alive.
That's a good philosophy to have, actually. How about friends?
I do know a couple. Some I've met along the way. Never really stuck close. Did have a lover once.
No?
Dad.
Oh.
I have a rival somewhere in the world. He's still on the road doing the deed. I'm a little bit more of a retired person at this point. But
Does he look
yes,
super old?
there are a
Or
couple. I'm sorry?
does he look super old? How
Not
old?
quite.
Sure.
He definitely looks perhaps 40 plus, maybe even close to 50 in age. You can see wrinkles. His horns are chipped. His body is scarred. So yeah.
That's not too old, I suppose.
Yeah. Not like, 60-year-old unable to do anything, 70-year-old unable to do anything. It's still.
I just checked Artyom's bio. He's 43, actually.
What?
Young man. Young man.
I thought he was closer to 50.
I know, right? Artyom's gonna like rub his chin contemplatively for a second and say, "Do you ever miss your previous life?"
I guess I missed the highlights. The drinking party after you defeat a dragon. Or the nights you spend at the local brothel, huh? That one. Oh yeah, that's something.
A
those
drinking
I
party
miss.
after defeating a dragon sounds awfully familiar, doesn't it, Ignis?
The party tonight?
Gonna look at the guy and say, "Would you like to come?"
I'm sorry?
There's a party tonight, I've been told. We were
Ah.
invited. Thought we could bring a +1.
Celebrate the killing of the dragon.
Persuasion check.
With advantage because I helped him.
Sure.
Yeah, let's go.
Yay.
27.
Yo. Wait, you should have given like a
There's
a discount. You can.
There's a long pause as he kind of like ponders of it. You can clearly see Ignis that he hasn't formed a kind of attended these kinds of things in a while. Like, yeah, I guess I'm gonna need a new shirt now, aren't I?
Ooh.
Sure. Why not? I'll join. Sounds fun. He leans forward, puts his hand out towards you, Artyom. Name Sable.
Sable. Good name. My name is Artyom Asimov.
Artyom.
And I'm Ignis.
And Ignis. Alright. You sound like the betrayer princess that's been going about.
It's not betrayer. I didn't betray anything.
Then that case, you guys must be that famous, amazing Spicy 7 then. Well, he stands up. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Kinda gives you a bow a little bit. He gives you the two tuning fork. Anyways, let's get this deal with. I'll get some new clothes and then where's this party at?
Haggle.
I'm sorry?
Artyom, Haggle.
I'm trying. The party is at midnight at the barracks. Suppose you will need a new shirt.
Not the barracks. It was like it's outside of the town basically.
Oh shit! Okay, I was way off on that. So.
No, that's fair.
Artyom will do his best to describe the place.
All right.
All the same.
I think I saw that on the way here. All right then.
As for the forks, I don't suppose you offer friends and family discounts.
Sure.
8,000?
8,500.
Sounds like a good deal to me. I'll take it.
All right. He gives you a handshake. He hands you the 2 tuning fork.
Tim's gonna open a compartment inside of the smithy.
I'll
And
give
pull out-
1,000 from my own money
Mhm.
Okay.
and 4,500 from party bank.
All right. So we'll need 3 more thousand.
Yeah, I think I got it.
All right.
Okay. You got it.
Artyom loaded. This must be from the disaster, the first disaster.
I believe so. I still have like 25,000, I think.
Oh my god! I'm
in the
running out
bank.
of money. Oh my god, so.
All right. See you later today. He bows, wraps up everything he has, takes the coin, which is hefty. But unlike the previous vendor, this guy is not too surprised that you're walking around with that much coin.
Yeah. He must have at one point.
Stands up, gives you a bow, and begins walking off. And that is the 2 tuning forks that you have.
Can you put it in our bag?
I'm sorry.
Can you put it in our bag?
Sure. That's just tuning forks. Is there anything else you guys want to do?
Get our nails done.
Sure. You spend some time going around just enjoying the local cuisine maybe and a little bit of spa treatment, get that manicure, nice shiny rounded nails as
Clean
you guys
shave.
wait for the day, for the event later
Alright.
tonight.
Can I also just if we are getting our nails done, just because usually that's where you get the most gossip. Can I just hear open ears?
Sure,
out?
sure. We can do that afterwards, just before the party. But yes, for now, we're gonna take a break since it's 11 already. Yeah, 11 is the new break time, not 10 anymore, guys, since we start 1 hour later. So we're gonna take a break for a bit, grab some drinks, grab some food, and we'll see you guys in about 15 minutes for more Arcana 12. Bye-bye.
Woohoo!
And...
Oh my god!
Hello,
Don't disturb me.
everyone. Welcome back. I pressed the wrong screen. So, you guys, J5, you spent most of your time in your room working on your project, trying to make sure to... I think you want to break down your hammer enchantment or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Artyom and also Ignis, both of you went shopping a little bit, bought some potion, met an ex-adventurer tiefling which you invite to head towards the Dragon Head party later tonight. And before the party, you guys decide to go around to kind of have some manicure, get your feet soaked into some lava a little bit. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. Clean cut and shave.
All right.
It works.
So you managed to spend some time in the spa. Let's say you pay like 10 gold each for the basic treatment.
I'll treat Ignis to it. How's that?
Oh.
Sure.
But all in all, it was a nice experience. Oh no, my headphone died. 1 second. In the middle of talking.
Smooth.
Oh my god.
Alright, I'm back. Okay. So while you guys are you guys were brought to kind of like a manicure session where they cut and smooth out your nail. You're brought over to kind of like a facial session where they put some weird goop on your face, shave some parts that you need to be shaving, and then finally at the very end you guys are brought to this bathhouse, quote unquote, but instead of water that they're serving
I
you.
think we would invite Kane and J5 to come.
Oh, okay. So Kane and J5, you're joining as well?
J5 is joining. But at least I know Kane would join.
All right. J5, you're joining as well?
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
Sure, for the spa, sure.
Yeah, so all of you join in for the spa. J5, they don't usually get Warforge as their guests, so they're not sure what to do with you. But they did this. They did still apply a facial as well. You know, the goop thingy. They still put it on your face as well because they assume it's gonna work for you.
It's sandpaper off his face and then reapply a new coat.
But yeah, they kind of like bring you all this way through, and during the time they kind of feed you, what do you call cucumber infused water. They gave you some fire lemon to kind of like drink and enjoy and eat, and then finally at the very end they bring you over towards a bathhouse of sorts, where instead of water the place is filled with lava, and it's kind of strange to see people dipping their leg into lava. You know, they have their whole entire thigh dipped into the lava, and it's not just fire genasi either. You see some humans, you see a couple of tieflings, you see some dwarves. They're just sitting there enjoying, soaking. Some of them even submerge their entire body, but you can see it's at first it's very hot because they kind of like pant a little bit as they go in. But once they settle in, you can see it seems to be a very relaxing experience. The chauffeur that brings you over towards the room kind of ushers you towards this bath area where all of you can sit in and soak as well. It's kind of like it's kind of like a public bathhouse as well, so there are like other people that are sitting about, going about their day. So you join in. You can even see Sable that you met just now. You can see Sable is soaking in the bathtub as well after earning a huge number of coins from you guys. He doesn't notice you guys though. He has cucumbers on his eyes and is just leaning at the corner of the bathtub by himself, soaking.
So you said this is common for your people to do this?
Yeah. I mean,
You mean?
no, I was sorry. I was distracted by what Crit just said. I mean, well, it's usually more in like the high-end streets, you know. So it's good to see a lot of people can actually enjoy it here.
Tim's gonna crouch and try to like dip a finger into it.
Constitution saving throw.
Yeah. Okay, I'm actually really good at that.
Nice.
Constitution.
You're an
saving-
officer.
No.
You should be proficient.
27. It is hot. Like, almost feel like burning to the touch at first. But as you keep it in there for a bit, your body seems to suit to the temperature. And even the lava itself, the temperature of the lava is kind of like balances out once it is in contact with your body to a point where it is hot, but not unmanageably so as you enter the pool of lava there.
So, how'd you guys like it?
It wonders what kind of enchantment do they put inside these bathtubs.
Do I know if it's enchantment or not?
You know that it's a mixture between enchantment and also they melted other stuff that turns into this molten material. So they melt at a lower temperature than molten rock.
It's not mercury, is it?
No, it's not mercury. No,
Oh my god.
it's magical mercury. It's different.
Yeah. Magical mercury poisoning. That's good. It's oddly pleasant, Ignis. It's vaguely reminiscent of, well, an old workshop of mine. Used to work in a basement. A lot of heat will accumulate over time.
Glad it kind of reminds you of home.
Yes, it's strangely nostalgic. And what did you say the benefits of this were?
Good for your skin. Generally, like what a spa gives you, like like a volcano clay mask.
I see. J5, are you feeling any of this?
Unfortunately, this unit only feels hot, but not uncomfortable. Kind of
And-
pleasant.
And kind of benefit for J5 is the lava actually goes inside him to the various machines, cogs, and everything on the inside, and you do feel that, and it almost kind of cleanses the parts in there as well. It might be like an extra advantage that these people don't know towards Warforged if they go into this.
Should let them know that in case any other warforges come in.
Yeah, we should study how they do this and open up a bathtub back in our home.
Another
Something like this.
oh man, another business idea, J5.
Businesses gives money, and money can
Buy more
what's the
stuff,
word?
I agree.
And money can be used to make research.
Yeah. For sure. So, you guys ready for the party tonight? Have you guys heard anything? Any gossip? Have we heard any gossip or not?
Go ahead, roll perception check.
Come on! Why am I rolling
It's like your one thing. Can we help her or something?
Sure. Actually, no. Go ahead, roll perception separately for this one.
Come on!
If I beat you, I will forever laugh about this.
Wow!
My God!
Wow. Okay. And J5 is on the same level. All right.
Wow, it's been so long since I'm like at home.
Yeah, exactly.
So maybe
It's
I
nice,
wasn't-
because like that thing is denser than water, so it kind of presses onto your body a little bit. So it's kind of nice feeling
Yeah.
a little bit of a
It's
massage
so
in there.
much better than hot springs,
Definitely better than water for sure.
Exactly.
But you guys are still able to listen to them. The main thing is the people around you are like, is that the betrayer princess? Is that the betrayer princess? Their names and everything. Another thing that you've heard is also, this is something new that you begin hearing, are those the dragon slayers? Is that the dragon slayers that's been whispering around in the location as well? So you can definitely see the reputation of slaying the dragon has spread a little bit.
They have to use the correct moniker, Dragon Slayers.
I'm sorry. Oh,
Dragons.
Being
dragon as
pedantic about it.
slayers.
I love it.
But yes, you can hear that's what's going on in the crowd. Artyom, on the other hand, while you're doing this, you can hear whispers amongst the people in the crowd. They're talking about a gathering that is going to happen at the end of the month. It's a bit hard for you to hear from where you are right now, but you can see there are a couple of fire genasis at the corner of the bathhouse, which are whispering amongst themselves, and you manage to catch them saying that something about a gathering that is going to happen at the end of the month. Something about them needing to recruit people a little bit more. Maybe tonight parties would be a good place.
Ooh, what's this?
We're gathering.
I smell an incident.
I will, of course, notify the party immediately.
Mhm.
Good first step. And then say, perhaps your thoughts about a rebellion are not as far-fetched as we might have hoped.
Yeah. It's just as I feared, I guess. I mean,
But if they
but
are
now we
recruiting
know
at the...
to-
Okay,
we
sorry, go
know-
ahead.
we know what to look out for at the party then. at
Exactly.
least.
We can gain an understanding and nip it in the bud.
Oh, Kane is like so good in this kind of situation though. Oh, people just kind of just tell him everything.
We know of less brutal methods of acquiring information.
Brutal?
Less brutal, less brutal.
Than what Kane does? I don't know about that.
No, I meant less brutal than what we usually do.
Oh. Okay.
More brutal than what Kane does.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah.
You wanna go try it out?
True.
Try your
Trail.
less
Yeah.
brutal method.
No. I
What
thought
is
about
the
doing
less
it
brutal?
once we're there, but
Oh, okay. So later in the party, you say.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
but
You're
I'll
pretty
make a
clever.
note of the faces of the people present there.
You keep an ear open, trying to listen in to any adjacent conversation. You rolled high enough perception that you notice that the people that are talking about this gathering is almost always fire genasi, and they're looking for more fire genasi.
Specifically fire gymnasts.
That's right.
The young, old.
A mixture.
Well, Artie, I think you know what's your disguise tonight.
I suppose I know what I'll be wearing, yes.
Not much, because fire genasi don't wear clothes.
What do you mean you don't wear
Delightful.
Oh,
clothes?
sorry, wear less clothes.
Excuse you.
But yeah, you finish up your time at the bath. Is there anything you guys want to do? Any person in particular you wanna what's the go in English?
Cool. Tail.
Not
Seek out.
tail. Just talk to.
Greet.
Oh.
No,
Greet, I guess.
greet, I guess. But yeah, anybody else you want to
Um,
talk to or anything? Otherwise,
Quick question about my hat of disguise or cigarettes of disguise.
yeah.
I need to attune to them.
Mhm.
How quick can I attune?
Attune is always 1 hour.
1 hour. Okay.
Unless-
Can I do that while we're
Oh, while you're in the
Good.
bath? Sure.
perfect? Okay.
All right.
Everyone's like wearing just cloth, and then Arctic comes in wearing a hat.
It's a
Alright.
cigarette.
Yeah,
It's a
cigarette.
Artem is
technically
smoking.
it's
Artem is
Yeah.
smoking. Yeah, smoking in the
Yeah,
Actually,
penthouse.
then it's like right.
And that's
Right.
actually perfect because there are other people smoking in the place as well, so it's not out of unusual as you guys just
Yeah.
bath in this burning place.
Honestly, Artie, I might just. How does your lung handle it?
How does my lung handle it?
Yeah, all that smoking.
It's magical
I-
smoke.
I have been smoking since I was incredibly young, shall we say. This
Exactly.
is- Oh, you're asking me how come I don't have any serious ailments from this?
Yeah.
Well, it's a particular blend of herbs,
Uh
which
huh.
I don't like to disclose very often for personal reasons.
Uh huh.
And of course, a healthy dose of visits to a healer once every so often.
Uh huh. Wait, I'm right here. Why didn't you just ask me to heal you?
Oh, the visits are not as regular as that. It's more of an annual thing rather than a bi-weekly or whatever. But I promise you, once it's required, I will come to you first.
Yes. Wait, is it just lesser restoration? It is, isn't it?
Yeah,
Just
it's a disease.
Wait. Wait a minute. God, you can just smoke and not even care. Oh my god. This world is too OP.
Or
You can cure addiction
a good
just
long
like
rest,
that.
right?
Well,
A
no,
good
it's
long rest would do.
some disease would carry you over through long rest though. Not all disease just disappear
Okay.
after long rest. There. Yeah. So after you guys finish your bath, you guys are brought over to the next area where they have a small chilling area and they have a lot of fruits for people to just eat and hang out and cool down after the sauna session before you finally are pushed out to the dressing room where you can get your gears, and then you are left on your way to go whatever you guys want. You continue, I'm assuming you continue your day until it is time for the party, yeah?
Yeah.
The day continues and slowly it gets later and later and the town gets lazier and lazier, and then at some point the town kind of gets really quiet. By around 11 or so, almost all of the shops are closed except for the taverns. The vagabond market, most of the places have been shut down, but you can still see a couple of people out milling about, especially the people who are around their 20s. They're making their way out of town towards the lava flows in the distance. You guys receiving the invitation know that these guys are headed to the party, you assume. So you join them as they make their way towards the location. And you can see, yep.
I was verbally nodding. That's all, sorry.
And as you're making your way there, you can already see the people around you. They are already semi-buzzed, you know. They've definitely done some pre-drinking before they made their way towards the party for sure. And as you get closer and closer towards the party, you begin to hear, well, oh, come on, you can do this. I believe in you. You begin to hear. Where is it? Come on, button, work for me. This one. Nope. 1 sec. I can do this. I can do this one. Yeah. As you begin to hear basically music being played around at the corner near the lava flows over there. As you can see, it's essentially a whole concert of people just drinking, chatting, and then there's like a number of bands that are waiting at the corner of the room getting ready to perform on stage. And the crowd that is in the area is definitely on the younger end of the crowd as they sit around and chat and talk, and you can see there are a couple of rowdy crowds closer towards the lava part, but as you enter you have the place for you to go. They have a stage out front on the south side of the area. They have essentially set up a mini bar with a bunch of kegs and various drinks prepared on the north side. Closer to you guys, closer to the entrance. The people over there are a little bit more mellow. Just a bunch of people standing around and talking. You even actually see Saphira, that you were introduced this morning, chatting up with some people. And then when you see at the very far back, closer towards the lava flow, that's when you see the more crazy crowd where you can see people cheering, some people shouting, some people definitely some competition of some kind is going on at the very back there. The party is yours, guys. What do you guys want to do?
If I were to recruit people for my cause, where would I go? Like, where would I go first?
Investigation check?
What if it's like a more of a insight, as in, because it's like getting into the mind of somebody?
No, investigation.
Dang. Dang.
8. You assume it's somewhere near the people. If you talk to people, you're sure you'll be able to. Oh, maybe it's at the bar because they have drinks, and that's where people are loose-lipped. Yeah.
Okay, I'll go to the bar.
All right. Ignis immediately splits off from the group, heading towards the bar. The rest of you, J5 and Artyom, what do you guys do? Head to the bar as well?
I think Artyom is BRB.
Oh, okay. What about you, J5? J5 AFK as well? Oh my god, it's just the two of us, I know.
And,
Alright, in that case, Ignis, you make your way towards the bar where you can see there are a couple of people tending to the bar, most of them fire genasis. There's like a pair of tieflings working on the bar as well, as they all run around and serve drinks to the various people ordering drinks. One of the people that is sitting on the bar looking very out of place is a middle-aged middle-aged tiefling wearing a nice leather, kind of like a trench coat, but you can see he has a pair of swords sheathed inside the trench coat, making it a bit hidden. That is Sable, that is right.
Aww.
He is nursing a half-drunk glass of whiskey, and is definitely looking miserable at the loud party you're in right now.
Hey! Good to see you here.
Ignis, right?
Yeah.
You finally came.
Hi.
You finally came. Good. I was starting to contemplating shooting myself here.
Can't be that bad.
Believe me, the crowd's not my style. You want a drink?
Sure.
Firewater works for you.
Of course.
Hey, firewater, 2 of them, here. Where's your friends? Came here by yourself?
No, they're around. We just like to split up, you know. It's a party. We don't need the party to party together, despite the name.
Fair enough. So how are you finding the place so far? More to your liking? This is around your crowd, right?
To be honest, I've never really been gotten invited to parties, so...
Is that so? Well, enjoy.
Yeah, I was always like an outcast even before the whole betrayer princess kind of thing.
Oh, right, I forgot about that. I guess I don't think any guy's gonna be buying you any drinks tonight, huh?
It's alright. I'm affianced and I show the ring.
Engaged or married?
Affianced as engaged.
Congratulations. And I'm assuming... Okay, I'm assuming it's not that old guy that's with your party, right?
No.
Is it the Kane guy?
No. He's too flamboyant to be tied down. Also, he's like a brother. Like, we've traveled so much, it's a bit weird to see him any other way.
Right. Another one.
Yeah, you'd never guess it, really.
Yeah, well, I'm sure it's some half demon, half angel that you've met on your journey of something.
actually a regular human.
Huh. Well, cheers to that. Not complex.
Well, complex is still in the game, but yeah,
Of
you know,
course.
the only normal thing about him is he is human. But yeah.
Of course, you managed to find the most complicated human to be engaged to.
Oh, he is so complicated, but not really. It's yeah.
Hold on to that. Who knows how long you've got on this earth? And hope.
Yeah. You know, it can live up to 1,000 years, apparently.
Oh, well, how about that? You're not
Yeah,
exactly
I-
an elf. I thought you're a fire genasi. How'd you able to live that long?
Power, I guess. I have no idea. Nature, actually. I'm sorry, nature. You've been great and wonderful. Nature sustained me. And I just suddenly talk to the to like no one in particular.
I see.
Appease the nature.
An archdruid then, huh?
Yeah.
May you live your long life and prosper. Hey, maybe the first one you might want to try it, maybe a dwarf or a tiefling next time, eh?
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Life is long. Maybe I'll get hung up by this one guy, or maybe I'll have a bunch of lovers. Who knows?
I'm one to speak. Yeah. In the meantime, Crit and J5, Artyom and J5, if you're back, is there anything
Yep.
you guys want to do?
Well, gotta infiltrate the party, right? And what a better way than assuming innocuous disguise of a young thief, not tiefling, jeez, fire genasi.
Okay.
You know, just somewhere off in the corner.
All right.
Smoke a cigarette disguise,
Gotcha.
emerge.
And then just hang around in the party, see who catches your who you catch attention of.
Yeah, basically what's called social engineering or whatever it's called. Like, walk around, get a sense of everybody. and-
Gotcha. Go ahead, roll an insight check for me as you walk around.
Oh boy, not one of those.
What about you, Farid? Are you back yet? Or are you dead? Wait. Farid's in the chat, but like in the right side of the screen, it says he's offline. How is that
It's
possible?
been like that.
Oh no, okay, he's
He's
back.
not
He's
what?
back.
Sounds weird.
Hey. Okay, J5, what do
here.
you want to do, J5, at the party?
I have no idea.
Yeah, so there's a band to the south, there's a bar to the north, there's some rowdy people closer to the lava flow.
Oh, let's hit the bar.
Okay.
My
That's
J5's
right.
favorite pastime.
Alright, so J5 join in at the bar as well, and Crit, you walk around and try to catch some people's attention. Artyom rolled an 11. Alright. So, Artyom, as you are walking around trying to see what kind of people catches your attention, you see a person catches your kind of like approaches you. Safira from this morning
Oh,
walks
no.
over towards you. Well, hello there, handsome. You alone tonight?
I think he's gonna push through all the disgust he feels for this woman and throw on a, comfortable smile. Smile through the pain. And say, well, that sort of heavily depends. What do you have in mind?
Well, let's start with a couple of drinks. Would organic tea with almond milk work for you? That's what kids order nowadays, right? Yeah.
Wait, how old is Arthur making his disguise again?
I imagine like early 20s, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and she's kind of mid-20s.
Early 20s as well, actually.
Oh, okay. Kids.
You know, far be it for me to notice, but I feel like we're roughly the same age, are we not?
About, I'd say so. Why do you ask?
Well, I just thought I could have some fire water, same as you.
Oh, well,
Have I not earned it?
very well then. Right this way. As she brings you over towards the bar, ordering a pair of fire water, one for each of you. And as you guys are being served, she turns to you. I don't think I've seen you around before. New to town?
How correct you are, yes. Incredibly new, actually.
Let me see. And she kind of leans back a little bit, trying to give you a read. What is your disguise? How does your disguise look right now?
Okay, so he's going for that, like, young student from abroad who came back home, you know, kind of deals. So he's just ever so slightly out of place. Whatever the equivalent in this culture, wearing like a Hawaiian t-shirt.
Okay,
or shirt,
okay,
rather.
all right. So wearing a button-up shirt, basically, to this party. Yeah. Definitely from artillery, aren't you? Students of some kind?
Is it really written on my face that clearly?
You have the academic look.
He slowly bows his head. You are incredibly good at reading people. Nothing can escape you.
Well, I've had some time. I am, after all, a direct apprentice of Lord Pyre. He takes a sip from the drink.
He's gonna feign amazement at that, kind of lean in enthusiastic. The great Pyre himself, really?
Of course. He picked me out of all these numbnuts around here, and I'm chosen to be his direct apprentice. Apparently, he likes the way I charge into battle not wearing armor or carrying any weapons. I'm kind of straight up like that.
That is actually fascinating. No weapons and no armor. How do you do it?
Well, what can I say? I'm good at reading people even in combat, so, you know. And what about you? What brings you into town? I don't think we're actually known for the educational types.
Oh, no, I'm not here to study. I'm here for vacation, rather. Traveling with my family. You know what it is.
I see. Well, it's an interesting place to visit.
It truly is. I have not quite seen anything like this city before.
Is that so? Well,
The area around Ateluru is, how do I best say this? Too green for my liking.
then home is the place for you then. I mean, there's a lot of things I can show you while in town. You wanna take a walk?
Gonna look around for a second to see if there's any of the party members seeing him leave with her, you know, just in case.
You would see Ignis on the other side dealing with Sable, so you would catch both J5 and Ignis actually would notice. Wait, no, you didn't transform in front of your party members, did you?
I would assume that I arrived at the party.
Okay, you arrived at the party later. So I'd say at the very least J5, but I think Ignis also wouldn't. Ignis has the true sight, so Ignis would definitely see through your disguise. So the two of them would notice that you are chatting up with Saphira. Saphira is very flirtatiously winking at Artyom right now.
He's very heavy on the. Wait, is Artyom sending distress signal?
Angel shot, angel shot.
Speaks to his caller. Blueberry muffin, repeat, blueberry muffin. He's gonna look around for a second and then say, I suppose my friends have already abandoned me, so why not?
I'll make sure your night tonight is memorable. Actually,
Inside her.
Uh-huh.
Is she pulling a double whammy on me?
You
Did
think
she
she?
see through my disguise and now is trying to get
Go
me
ahead,
to
inside
be
check.
isolated?
Inside check.
I'll +7.
Fresh. +7, 27. She wants to bed you.
Oh boy. Oh no.
I don't know if you need that high of a roll to know that. I mean,
She's completely fallen for your disguise. Like she does not know your Artyom at all.
This is the worst. And she's not even divulging military secrets. That's the worst part.
I mean, you didn't ask.
Not yet.
That thing comes up after the comes after the bed.
I think I have to push it to before though. He'll look around for a while. The party is like just Genasi, or is there a few?
There are a few
Non-Genasi.
others non-Genasis as well, yes. But
Artyom
the
is
Genasis
king
are
of
fire
the
Genasi.
Okay, well, let's hope she's racist enough to go on a tangent here. And then say, has this city always been this open to foreigners, shall we say?
We've been receiving them recently. We need some. Apparently, there are some things that we don't do, they do better. So we've had some people from Infedater, from the south as well. Sometimes we even get gnomes.
Not unusual to me, of course, but what's your take on it?
I mean, they're alright. They're a little bit soft sometimes, but for the most part, they make the place pretty good. More things to buy, more people to meet. That's always nice.
Of course it is. I quite agree, and I am glad I was allowed to enter here in the first place. I mean, I had my doubts and reservations arriving here, thought maybe they'll see I'm not real, you know what I mean?
You're a fireblood like the rest of us. I'm sure you'll get back into it as if you've never left.
I hope so. So what about you? You're an apprentice of Pyre, I understand. Is that lonely?
Oh, I mean, not really. I am apprentice of Pyre, so everybody's sort of. I have the second-hand admiration, so to speak. Whoever admires Pyre is admiring the person that Pyre picks. So you know, I have my fair share of admirers as well. So consider yourself lucky. I'm showing you around tonight.
it's so heavy.
Shut up, vagueness.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna sit back for a minute. Says, I've actually studied sociology. That's not the primary reason I'm here, but I am curious to see how people work here. See what's going on, you know what I mean?
Well, there's this whole thing about the peace talks thing, if you're interested about that. A lot of people are not a fan of it, but well, what can we do? Elected leaders and all that.
You don't sound too fond of them either.
Not really. Those water genasis have been killing our side for years. What, and now we just decide to step back just because they say, oops, we accidentally started the war. What kind of bullshit reasoning is that? Might as well
There
step...
is no apology good enough.
I'd say if we deal what was dealt to us, I think that gave a proper balance, right?
Considers for a second and kind of half shrugs and says, then they will claim that we have wronged them by going too far and retaliate, causing our side to retaliate until escalations continue. That is just history, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's just how things work.
I am, however, curious. What brought these peace talks?
Apparently some group convinced the lords. I don't fucking know. I know one of them was really wanting about this. The religious nut. What was his name? Inferno. That's it. He's always been about all this peace talks. But apparently, the moment that group came, minds get changed. Lord Pyre gets kicked out from the seat, and now we're doing a peace talk for no reason.
Sounds like a foreign incursion to me.
You know, right? Watch out for those people, man.
Who are those people?
I don't know. People just call them ass.
Wait, you mean us? He's gonna like recognize the name.
Oh, you know them?
I've seen their antics, shall we say. One of their members climbed the top of this really high tower and got struck by lightning while everyone watched. It was embarrassing for all involved, really.
Wow. Okay, they just sound as bad as the people that I met this morning. There's like this old guy and like the betrayer princess is with them.
Well, that's them.
They're the one? Well, then I think about it, they are called ass as well. My god.
There can't be two asses in the world, certainly, right?
My god, what is this? Why am I here?
So they brought around these peace talks by doing what exactly?
No idea. Dude, I'm not a politician type kind. I just beat someone up. I wonder if they need to be beaten up. I mean. Where are those people?
Words.
I don't recall inviting them. I wonder if... Oh, they're there. You want to go and meet them?
Sounds like a great idea.
Alright, come on. And kind of grabs you by the hand and pulls you alongside to rush over towards Ignis and J5 and Fable as well, as all of you kind of gather up at this point. Saphira walks over to you guys. Hey guys! How you enjoying the party so far? Pretty good?
Pretty okay.
Nice,
I can
nice.
see why mostly young people though.
I mean, it's not that, but you're young.
Well, when you hang out with these two old souls. Kane's over there making fun though.
Yeah, that is true. Kane is having fun, alright?
I mean, yeah, I'll make my rounds. I just, I don't want to sour things, really. I don't know if people still hate me or not.
Well, hey, I met this guy. What's your name again?
Give them a wave. How delightful to meet you all for the very first time. My name is Flutter.
A Flutter?
Flutter, yes.
It's not really a Genasi name.
I am not from here.
A Flutter?
Correct. You know how the flame flutters.
The flame flutters? The flame rages, the flame and blaze on and goes. The flame flutters? Look over.
Do you think I just came up with this on the spot or something? That's my name.
No, I guess I mean it's sorry, I don't mean any disrespect.
Yeah, betrayer princess. This is your people after all. Don't judge people by their name. I got your back, bro.
Thanks, bro. Speaking of, you're Ignis from Amazing Spicy 7. Yes?
Uh-huh.
It's very, very much a pleasure to meet you. I have been a long-time fan.
You're a fan of the people who struck themselves with lightning?
Oh no, that was Ardium. We just watched because it was funny.
I distinctly remember you casting the spell to bring that about.
Oh yeah,
I was on the ground
he
floor.
wanted to do it. He wanted to do it because he thought it would be cool, and he got this new whole staff, basically, you know.
Oh,
I was just helping.
who are we to question? So now lean in towards the woman and go like, I'm just buttering her up, don't worry.
She gives you a thumbs up.
And so what brings you to our great city here?
We have business here. Well, really, this whole country is my hometown, really.
Is this business the peace talks everyone's talking about?
Yeah.
Oh. Are you involved?
More or less.
It's due. You know, to get involved.
Are these... Wait, it's never been known that it's a thing that we cannot talk about, right?
You never had any gag order by any means.
Okay. Well, we adventure, and safe to say we stumbled into something pretty big. And we thought to bring that information to the higher-ups, you know? Like,
That is...
well, technically it's not their hush-hush, right, J5? You can tell, right?
Well, maybe leave up the bit about that place.
I thought that place is public now. Is it not? It is still public.
Well, but this unit pretty much sure that we don't like people antagonizes them.
I guess.
What are you guys talking about?
Well, there's another person who basically benefits from all the death coming from both sides.
I don't understand.
So this person is instigating the war.
For their own benefit, so that they can cast a very powerful spell.
And they're not a water genasi, I'm assuming.
No, we don't know what they were, but they're definitely a necromancer.
Okay.
And help? Who knows? Maybe human. We don't really know. I mean, have you heard of Amimaloa?
Things for a bit. I think I've heard of that before. But, yeah, wait. So, the chieftains heard about this lich guy and then just decided to give up on their war against the Nawilans?
Well, it's not that simple. I'll tell about the story about the trial, basically.
Sorry about the what?
The trial.
Oh, okay.
All the meetings we had with. I mean, I guess it's not really. It's kind of. Yeah. I guess right now I don't know if I should say it or not. You know, I'm just gonna say it. It wasn't easy convincing them. You know. We had to do. Were you there? Were you there when we kind of made a show of force to... What was the place again?
Alani.
The council place.
She kind of thinks for a moment. No, I've been here. Wait, you made a show of force?
Yeah. They sent us like a bunch of foot soldiers and then
you killed all of them?
No. If we killed all of them, you know, I don't think they would have talked to us either. Plus, like, why would I kill more of my own people? Here to protect them, really.
At least you're doing that part, right? So you convinced them to listen to you. And then you're able to convince the council to change their mind about their war. Why would you do that?
Would you rather die? I mean, I know you would rather die, but I don't like to see you die.
Yeah, and you're not from here. You're not like our. You don't care about us anymore. What do you care?
I care about the people who. Well, I don't really care about all the people per se.
Exactly.
But not as much as I care about my mom and the well-being. Well, I care about my mom, and my mom cares about everybody. So I want to take care of the things that she cares about. Although I didn't fully understand it because when I was younger, but after you save a bunch of places you're not even acquainted with, it's like, why did I do this to my own country? So
At this point, you can see she just looks frustrated. Great, great. So we're now letting those blue bastards go just because Miss Betrayer here don't want anyone to die. Wonderful. Tell that to all the people that's died so far, Ignis.
I've talked to those who have survived.
And how many of them want this war to end?
Well, so much so that they ran away and made their own settlement.
It's kind of confused. I don't understand.
Have you heard of Jack's Village? Is this stuff called Jack's Village?
Jacksonville,
so.
yeah.
Jacksville. Have you heard
No.
of it? Well, they're refugees of the war. Both fire and water, even a bits of earth genasis are there. Couldn't find anywhere to go because their homes were wiped out. So they make their own place. They're thriving. Tells me it's possible. So
Yes, it's typical people like you ones, everybody be in peace, blah blah blah, and so on.
I mean,
Never
what's so
had-
bad about peace anyway? Why do people want to kill each other?
I mean, if I don't know, if I kill J5 over here, you want to revenge on it. You want to revenge him, right? Avenge his death.
No, I'd want to bring him back, and I'd probably get you to help me to bring him back.
Oh, I'm sorry, miss. Not everybody has access to bring people from the dead. Most of us are stuck with death. Like you guys, I guess, being, traveling the world and everything. The rest of us, when we die, we die. The best we can do to honor them is to make sure the people who brought them there gets the same treatment.
But that's such a short-sighted view, though. Like, what do you get in the end? Do you even know if they want that revenge? They want to be avenged?
If
Is
they
that
don't
really the
want
better
it,
use of
I
your
sure
time?
do. I sure do. I'm not gonna let the murder of my father just go like that. I'll fucking find him and I'll take him out. And these people, you can see the crowd around you kind of form a circle a little bit, just observing this conversation. The amazing Spicy Seven arguing with the apprentice of Pyre. So everybody is just staring at the situation right now.
I think now it's a good time for you to slip and just like look around for any recruiters while I talk to her.
I think rather Artyom will slip into the role of her hype man, where like whatever she says, whatever point she makes, Artyom's gonna make like what, yeah, in the back, just so people see that he is aligned with them, and then after this is all done, they might approach him as well. That's his current plan.
Right.
He's there listening carefully. Also keep an eye out, of course, if anybody's really paying attention. But
Gotcha. Go ahead, roll perception, Artyom.
It's like my worst stat. Perception.
But maybe not a flutter's or a stat. Come on.
All right, you
He
keep
is
an
a
eye on the
commoner.
surrounding, making sure see if you have see anything.
I'll continue with. I'm sorry. Look, I know that's not an option for everybody, but if I could, I would help everybody to bring their person back. But
It's not
there
possible, right?
there's not enough diamonds, unfortunately. But perhaps there is a way. I'll find it. That's why I'm like getting every knowledge I can about life and death. I
And for the
wanted
rest
to.
of us, the idiots, the knuckleheads, she kind of knocks her head a little bit. The one whose job is to charge ahead and make sure the other side die. What can we do? Exactly. Come on,
What do you
Flutter.
want to do? I mean, I know you say you want to find someone to avenge your father, but you must have had hopes and dreams before this.
Everything I want was taken when my father died. So fuck him.
But it can't stay gone, can it?
She stays
In
silent. What?
I'm gonna continue with like the tenets of my own circle, wildfire. And I'm gonna say um shit, there's a very good quote that I saw somewhere, but I can't pull it out of my ass right now. So um basically I'm gonna say, look, if anything I've learned from my adventure, and as hard as the pill it is to swallow, sometimes death comes for new things to come and build anew. And sometimes those things, most of the times, those things are much better. That's what I'm trying to give to our people.
Well, I don't want something new, alright? I want my dad. That's all I wanted. And if those bastards over there can die to make me feel just a little bit better. She moves forward, face to face with you, Ignis. I'll bash their fucking skulls in.
What's then? What's after? You still won't have your dad back.
No.
You'll have more lives on your hands. You're
No.
just gonna keep taking lives until you feel better because you want to feel better.
Sure. What other option do I have?
Then how is that any better than what I want? But that's both selfish, isn't it?
You can go ahead, do your fancy research. I'm doing what I can to make sure the people that died get avenged.
Yeah, for your own selfish gain.
Sure. Call me selfish and whatnot. I don't fucking care, princess. Good night. Come on, Flutter. It drags you away a little bit.
Okay. I can drag off.
Oh no.
As the
no.
MC goes, sorry about that, everybody. The music will resume now. And next up, we got Josh Woodward, Grey Snow. Yay! That's the song. That's the name of the current song right now.
Get it?
A Creative Commons license.
It is Creative Commons, so
No, I'm just saying it's
Yeah, so go ahead,
com-
listen to his song. It's awesome. At this point, as he drags Artyom away, Sable kind of looks over towards you. So of that, both of you need some extra drink. Sable talks to you, Ignis and J5.
Oh, Sable. Sorry. I was like, uh, nothing that's new, really. I mean, that's just how it is when we come back here.
Yeah, well, we have, and he kind of raises 3 to the bartender, and the bartender pours 3 glasses. Oh well. The place has a storied history. You wouldn't find anyone back in Infiniteur trying to betray the Betrayer King. Ironic. But he hands you guys the glasses. Just gotta live with it, I guess.
I guess. I do hope one day they see it.
Yeah.
I think it's just because our people have known nothing else.
Well, for what's worth, I think you're moving in the right direction.
I just hope no one ruins this.
Well, if you need an eye on your meeting tomorrow, I guess I could brush off my adventuring coat if you need some extra detail.
You want to be our bodyguard?
Sure, whatever you need.
J5. You feel I thought you had a reaction there.
No, I was just impressed. A veteran adventurer is going to join our party.
I mean, at this point, I feel like you're much more of a veteran than myself.
What exactly are your skill sets, actually?
My skill set's similar to everyone else's here. Stab them till they die. With a little hint of magic.
Oh, looking arcane trickster. Hey, Kane. Kind of your thing, maybe. Oh, but Kane is right there with the rowdy boys.
Yes. Well,
I think Kane would be the life of the party, so...
most probably. You'll hear at the back, chug, 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 as Kane drinks another drink.
Oh
He's
my
like
God.
upside down.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Stand up.
One hand on the table, another hand with a pipe trying to drink a keg, you know? Yeah, well, I'm a little bit too old for that. You guys go ahead though. We'll be here if you need a chat.
Nah, honestly, these have never really been my people. But don't tell them that. Don't tell them that.
Your secret's safe with me, princess.
Ugh.
In the meantime, on the other side of the room, when Saphira drags you away, Artyom, you can see there is a little bit of a tear in her eye as she just wipes them off, walks over to the edge of the party right now. God damn it, that bitch!
It was really brave how you stood up to her, actually.
I just can't stand people like her. You know, rich people never really experience any hardship. Just rode all the way to level 20 like it's nothing.
I mean, I don't want to come off as a massive fanboy of the person or anything, far from it, but I was under the distinct impression that they sort of worked for it. I mean, they saved the city a couple of times.
I mean, of course they did. I mean, I'm just really pissed off right now, right?
No, Flash's problems, I understand. I should not have tried to defend her. Sorry.
No. I'm just being unreasonable right now. I'm just. It just gets me, you know? Just all those people talking about peace and all that, and then what they do, nothing. I'm just. I don't know. What about you? You think I'm the wrong one here?
Gonna consider the question for a while. Go from a moralist standpoint or a more pragmatical one?
From a flutter point of view.
An exhale out of his nose. Suppose Flutter would say that violence begets violence, but soldiers also suffer during times of peace, especially competent ones. What she said about crushing our enemies, not bringing closure to you, may be true. There might be better avenues to pursue, shall we say.
Really?
But
You're on that end as well?
gonna shake his head. No, perhaps it's my education that's speaking through me.
Well, you're here. Maybe you can learn a little bit about our history as well. See how we think.
That I should do. Do you have any good pointers to start?
And then you hear a voice come up from behind you. A deep one. A familiar one. To you.
Oh boy.
Maybe I can be of little help. As you both turn around, as the two of you would be able to see a Dietrich. Christoph.
Oh my god. So he's the one behind all of this. God damn it.
Artyom gets like very brief visions of his hands around the guy's throat the moment he locks onto him.
And
Gonna
who are
faint.
you? Yeah, but and he is like, who are you? Oh jeez. And you can see he has a more casual mannerism when he's with at this location right now. I was just with the protesters, the ones that are doing a demonstration in 2 days. I'm sure they would love to have someone like you. He kind of pulls out a flyer, hands it to the girl. Next morning, when those people they're coming out to a peace summit, we're gonna show up. Make sure that we let our minds heard. Really? And what would that do? All talk, no do nothing. That's basically what she's doing. Fair. I mean, for the most part, that's all we can do. Trying to take action in times like this could be dangerous. But action's the one how you make changes. Well, let me talk with the people. Maybe they have something more actionable for you to do as well. But please, do attend the protest tomorrow, in 2 days. Make sure our voices are heard. Thanks. And why would you want any of this? You're a human. I've been living here for a long time. My father died in the war. So, I have an incentive. Make sure those people get what they deserve.
Pray tell, which war did your father die in?
It was 5 years ago. The skirmish at Mount Aqua.
Aw.
Patrol.
Wait, I thought the skirmish is later.
They ended it.
Does Artyom know any of this?
History check from me, Artyom.
21.
21. But 21, you would know that this is, the war between Nawilans and Kailapans and Mount Aqua and all the others. It's not like one long war. It's multiple wars, multiple skirmishes, wars here, there, battle, again, over a very long period of time. That's basically what he's trying to say here, that he's a part of one of those battles. 5 years ago, you've definitely heard of a patrol, basically, that was attacked when they were scouting the area in between the Field of Light and Fire and Mount Aqua. Apparently, Water Genasi scouts met them over there, and then essentially butterfingered it and triggered a war, triggered a fight between them. That particular war lasted only for several months, when essentially the Fire Genasi wiped out the Water Genasi, and there's no way for them to send new support, So that one's a win on the Fire Genasi's book.
I see. So, I may be being stupid asking, so Christoph said that his father died there.
Yes,
Is that what he
right.
said?
That's right, yes.
Are there any records of a human dying there?
It's possible.
I think
Most people in Kailapan are usually Fire Genasi's majority. Humans the second most common one, followed by dwarf and also tieflings.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
In that case, Satyam will continue listening.
Saphira looks at the flyer. You sure you have something more actionable? Because this is stupid for me. Oh, I'm sure they'll have something for you to do. Do consider. Sphere. Mr. looks at you, Flutter. And Saphira jumps in.
Flutter. It's foreign.
Flutter. Oh. She gives you guys a nod and walks off into the crowd and kind of like disappears from there.
And they're looking confounded for a while. Interesting.
She stares at the flyer for a long bit. If you can stop this peace talks, that'd be a good thing.
It's just talks, though, right?
When
Not
if
definitive.
true, I'm sure those idiots gonna find another reason to fight against us. Still.
Personally, perhaps I'm biased. I would rather trust in the capacity of our greater leaders and the idiocy of foreign leaders to ensure that these peace talks fall through, and relying on another agent entirely might open you up to a third-party interference.
Persuasion check.
Oh boy, I'm so ready to flash this.
When you
Yep.
when you begin mentioning putting your trust in your leaders, you know you've struck a chord there at that point. As she looks at the paper.
Oh, It was putting the trust in the leaders as in they will fuck it up and the war will go on.
no, no. The thing is, she actually does trust the leaders, though. That's kind of like the whole Vajrasi thing. So by saying that, she actually does trust the leaders to.
She could just listen, hear the trust the leader part.
Yeah, exactly.
There are two interpretations.
Yeah,
I
exactly. It
suppose.
can go both ways. Trust the leader to fuck it up, or trust the leader to do the right thing. Both works. As she listens to it, looks at the paper, crumples it, and tosses it aside.
Oh,
Sorry, Flutter, I'm not in the mood anymore right now. I want to have maybe coffee tomorrow or something.
Gonna rub the bridge of his nose for a second. Coffee sounds good.
Great.
First thing in the morning?
Sure. See you then.
All right. Yeah, as she's like walking, I was going, where?
Let's just meet up at the Vagabond Plaza. See where the wind takes us.
Vagabond Plaza, understood.
Bye. She skips
See
off.
you. He's gonna like deflate. And then just slip into a crowd to try and disappear, a la Kristoff just a little while ago.
Yep.
While vanishing the illusion, just shaking it all off, you know.
And go over to the party to report.
He's gonna sit down and say, I understand why Kane does the things he does. I don't know how he does it, or how he finds enjoyment out of it, but mission successful.
what did you find?
Well, the person hoping to interfere with the peace talks is an old friend of ours, actually. Perhaps you know him, Christoph. Dietrich.
Of course, Dietrich. I mean, no offense to Kane. He's the best Dietrich, other than Haley too. But of course, they would be interfering. I mean, I'd better send a word to do.
There is, however, a good opportunity for us to interfere with his interference.
Okay. I mean, what is he gonna interfere with, actually?
He has given us a handy little flyer. As,
Okay.
can we just say that and picked it up after it got crumpled up?
Sure.
And kind of unfolded, straightened out for Agnes and J5 to see. And say he was hoping to cause an action, quote unquote. And he approached us back there. If I can, or if we can assume a disguise, meet him, we can perhaps get a better understanding of what he's planning and possibly kick him right back to hell. At least for a short while.
Where is this meeting? When
We should be on the flyer, right?
So basically, there's a protest basically that's going to be done in 2 days, in the morning when you guys will be leaving for the peace summit.
In 2 days, so the day of the peace summit.
Yeah, the day of the peace summit in the morning. That's where the demonstration is going to be.
I'm just worried this will lead to killing some of the leaders or something from the water genasi side. That they'd be like, oh, okay, no more peace talks. We gotta end the war. We gotta do the war right now.
He is definitely planning something, but we have an upper hand here. We have an opportunity to interrupt.
I could cry on him from time to time.
It's gonna lean in. Come again?
I could cry on him from time to time.
So there's an idea. I think we can come out on top with this.
Okay. If we know that there is a plot, just need to know It's better if we could figure out the plot and what's going to happen.
Well, let's see. He is organizing a protest, approached a prolific fighter, saying that he will have a special task for her at the protest. I would assume, but this is very far-fetched, perhaps he is trying to incite a riot that will serve as a distraction for him and his goons to move in.
I think if anything, it would be more so making it so that the peace talks won't happen. And that would probably result in, like, let's say, oh hey, it's been a trap set by the fire genasi all along, that kind of thing. And do something that's truly irreversible for a peace talk. You get what I mean? For any further talking of peace.
I suppose that's also an idea, but from personal experience, assassination of a political target during a peace summit is perhaps a preferred way to go.
I mean, it's more like they would make it look like it was the fire genasi's fault again.
I understand. So perhaps we can assume some disguises, meet Christoph, take him out of the equation entirely, and pop his head from left to right, thinking about it for a second, and then we can be at the peace talks as a security detail. You have true sight, nothing will get past you.
Unless they're far away from me, but yeah.
Hopefully the peace talks will be within an enclosed space. Tight corridors, checkpoints, etc.
I'll let them know to be on high alert. I mean, I'm sure they already are, but now that they know they will be, maybe they'll be more on high alert.
Warn them of the Dietrich MO.
Yeah.
Knowing what to be on the lookout for is far better than being on the lookout for everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are there chains I'm hearing? Try to listen in closely.
James?
Perhaps not. Rain, it's not chains, is it?
No, it's all Josh Woodward stuff.
Okay, I'm hearing like a very quiet. What's it called? The thing you shake and slap against your palm to create.
Oh.
I think that's what it is. It's quiet.
Yeah. Do we still wanna hang around at this party, or have we gotten all that we needed?
Your choice.
I have not yet had a drink.
Oh.
So look at the bar where his firework he like got to lick is. Probably taken by someone else by now.
Yeah.
Gaze at it longingly.
Please, go ahead and drink. I'm gonna go and see what Spain's doing.
Alright.
Right.
And maybe catch a glimpse of Christoph as I make my way through the crowd.
I see. Unfortunately, you do not catch a glimpse of Christoph as you try to find him, making your way towards Kane. Kane's now doing a different challenge where he backflips and then chug an alcohol, then backflip and then another alcohol, and another one again.
I gotta prepare lesser restoration tomorrow.
As for Artyom, you spent your time drinking next to Sable.
I imagine Artyom like leans back in his chair, does like a little hand gesture to produce that screwdriver thing he has, and then look around, find J5 too.
Who is staring at his water he hasn't been able to drink this whole time.
What do you mean?
J5, come here.
He has the hole, remember?
It disappears after a long rest.
That's why I got my screwdriver.
Create the hole. And Sable look in horror as you try to drill a hole in your friend's face. But in the end understands. And is surprised that it works, actually, that you drill a hole in his face and then the water goes in, and J5 actually feeling the after effects of the alcohol and everything. So yeah, he's definitely interested as you guys sit down, talk, exchange war stories as per old people do. And as the day grows late, each of you return to your own beds for the day.
And I am gonna send us some messages and scrying some people. Well, one really.
All right, who are you scrying?
I'll send messages first to
Okay.
you,
Mm-hmm.
basically saying, got word that the Dietrichs from Monk are gonna plan a demonstration at the morning of the peace talks. Keep a lookout. Be safe.
According to the message we got, no one other than the representative should be within 1,000 foot. I think we should be safe. But thanks.
I'll send another one just because don't underestimate them. They can shapeshift. They're really good at lying. And really just using every trick up your sleeve. Just be vigilant. More.
I won't. But thanks. We will keep an eye on everything.
Okay. I'm gonna try and scry on Kristoff.
Scry on Kristoff. What's the DC?
21.
21.
And I'm
What's the
familiar,
bonus?
so -5. Do I have anything related to him? I don't. Should just get like. I didn't have any bits or pieces of Kristoff at all.
Apparently not. So minus how much?
5.
-5. All right. You try to keep an eye on Kristoff. You focus on the spell, and your ring and your mirror's reflection turn transparent, allowing you to see through, allowing you to see Kristoff. He is huddled up somewhere outside in the wilds. He has a fireplace by himself. He has Carlotta next to him. The two of them are warming up. They pour each other a drink and then take a sip. Kristoff asks, how's the preparation go? Sorry, wrong voice. How's the preparations going? Everything's going well. Materials gathered as per the instruction. All we need is just to trigger it. Really? I got a candidate, but we'll see. She's a little bit resilient. I know, it's usually Fritz doing this. Where is the bastard anyway? I don't know. But I'm worried. And most probably those asses had something to do about it. They will find him. Alright? For now, just focus on the mission to foil this peace talk. I know. This plan should work. Get some rest. I'll make sure the instruction completely followed, the items crafted as per the spirit's instruction. Okay? Very well. Good night. Good night, C. As he lies down, Lotta stands up, runs over into the distance, and transforms into a bird as she flies off. And
What
after
bird?
a
What
while,
bird?
a raven.
Okay.
And after a while, Kristoff falls asleep. Or at the very least, closes his eyes.
I'm gonna quickly change to Carlotta.
You can't do that?
No, I can't.
You have to recast the spell. Okay.
Yeah.
Carlotta. That'd be wisdom saving throw, right?
Yeah.
Minus
Negative
5?
Yeah.
Right. Your view changes into the birds. As it soars across the field, you realize Kristoff is staying outside of the city's bounds. Carlotta flies in towards the city, however, towards one of the various tents at the very edge of the city. She lands, transforming back to her original self, walks around for a bit, and then opens as she grabs onto air, twists it, and a door materializes in front of her as she walks inside and closes the door. Inside, you see
Take note of where this is, like what a specific tent.
Sure.
Just
you see she's entering a small room, almost like illuminated by moonlight by the looks of it. Tiled floors. You see around her are a bunch of various tools and engine and like materials and cogs and dust all around. You see her sit down at the center of it. She opens a book and then begins drawing something onto the floor as a green smoke begins to be produced from it. And then the smoke, yep.
Can I just like let my write it down as I see it? What are the symbols that she's making?
I'll say you perception check. Because anyone other than the target looks blurry.
Alright. Okay.
17. I'd say you'd be able to. Some of the letters you're unsure, but for the most part, you're able to inscribe what is written on there. As the smoke forms into a man of sorts, chained to a crucifix. The man's breathing heavily and panting. You are unable to kind of like get the man's face, but you know it's some kind of orc or half orc. As she sits down around these various puzzle pieces around her. Now, Kunz, what's the next step? And that is where we're gonna end our session today.
Holy shit.
So, thank you very much, everybody, for playing right now. I hope you guys enjoyed it. A little bit more of a roleplay session. We'll see you guys next week for more Paragon Lost and Arcana 12. Bye-bye.